I
Now,
mean,
he
they were
dogs,
severely criticized for doing that in the past. So
but if
I
we
don't
gonna
think
go
that
all
they
the way,
want.
go ahead,
That's
my
why they're using
What
the
I'm
rubber
saying
bullets
is,
and the tear gas. They don't want. They don't want to exacerbate it any more than it already has been.
right. But what I'm saying though, CK is
They'll have
niggas
complete
out
anarchy if they
for
start
that.
doing that because it's
They,
white people out there this time. Not just a gang of black people out there protesting. You got the white people standing in front of the damn black people like, no, you're not finna brutalize these people. We ain't having this no more. This ain't the 60s, yo. This ain't the 60s. This ain't the
It's the
early
perfect
1900s.
time. The perfect time. Yo, they know how far they can go. They know they can't jump out there and water hose you or shoot you down because Martin and them, already set the precedence for that and kind of ruled the day with that and made them look crazy. So they don't want to be like China. China always already called them crazy. I mean, China already, laughing at the United States, man. So, no, Kent, I'm gonna always stay scientifically literate. But what I will say is, yo, I'm 53, right? I already know I can die, right? They 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. They don't think they can die. They don't understand scientific literacy at all. They saying, nigga, you too intellectual. Where did all that intellectual shit get us, yo? That's what they saying, right? They got tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? They don't see what you see. You got a bigger snapshot of the world you in, yo. They don't have that snapshot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, yo, we in the fight, and you gotta recognize you're in the fight. When you're in the fight, when it starts, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta agree with the fight, but you can't stand around.
but we known for
You
going
know
against
what I'm saying?
we known for going against the grain. Though. That's why I don't understand why we been into this shit now, though. That's all I'm saying. Like,
You
We
know,
not
things
bending.
build up,
See,
yo.
you might be bending. No, you might be bending. I'm not changing my stance. I'm gonna say the same thing about the autopsy because I can read, right? I'm gonna say the same thing that during the pandemic it's crazy to run out there. I'm gonna say the same thing, but I'm gonna also realize, yo, they didn't kick it all the way off. So at this point, I'm with them. Yo. I can't talk against them.
my thing
I
is,
can't talk against them, dog.
regardless of what happened, right? And it's a very tragic situation, right? Regardless, the pandemic is real. That shit ain't going nowhere. Viruses don't care about nobody getting shot. That shit is real. That shit's still here. So why are we going goddamn crowded like thousands of people together when half of them ain't got no mask on? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, people got masks on, but half of them ain't got no mask on. We touching and shit. Fucking, we in the areas for long exposure, exposed to areas for long periods of time. Why the fuck is we doing that? That shit is crazy, man.
So you
Can't even
think
say
that they
this
should
shit
have
is real.
waited until we got the vaccine next year
I'm
to
thinking
write
so.
about something that
Like,
happened a year ago?
hey, but
I'm trying to say that, hell yeah.
I'm
you
not
know,
saying that they should, and I'm not saying that we should write. I'm not saying that we
I'm saying they
shouldn't,
should.
because there's that part of me that's like, damn, I want to agree with Unc and be like, yo, this isn't good. Like, everybody's gonna get infected, and then you're just gonna have a gang of people in the
No, that was
hospital,
Ken
and then
said
y'all ain't gonna
that.
be able
No,
to,
Ken
you're not
said
gonna be able to
that. Ken
protest
said that.
anyway. And then there's
I'm
that
saying,
other part of me that's like, no, this needs to happen, because if
I'm
people
off
feel
that.
like, yo, like, we tried to be peaceful, we tried to vote on it, we tried to, beg and say, hey, can y'all change the laws? Can y'all do this? Like, this needs to stop. And they feel like
I
it's
just said they
not
picked the
working.
wrong time. They
Yeah,
picked
people
the
gonna
wrong
go
time
to
to
violent means. Do you remember them fucking Americans when they got tired of them damn British? They started burning their shit down. They started stealing their shit, and they started bodying the motherfuckers.
And
CK.
Ken, I
Real
ain't going as
talk.
far. And Ken, I ain't going as far as she going on that, yo.
Hey,
It
one
ain't
thing,
that
I'm
shit
not
you
saying we
doing.
need to do all that. I'm
hold
Ken,
just
on,
you
saying that
understand
when them
what you
mother
just
flowers got
saying?
tired,
hold
that's
up.
what they
Ken,
doing.
I ain't going
I
that far.
can give y'all one even better.
hey, look,
Ken,
Have
no,
you
hear
look
what
at
I'm
what
saying, Ken.
party.
I just want you to hear this, Ken.
Hey, look at what
I'm not
happened
going that far.
party, man.
I don't think we at the brink and all that. No, I'm not going as far. She just went with that. I'm just saying I'm going with the family. That's all I'm saying. And I ain't thinking about whether it's right or wrong. I gotta know what's right, and I gotta be there to help them. That's all I'm saying, yo. I gotta think for them in spots that they don't think, and they gotta fight for me in spots where I ain't got the energy, you know what I'm saying, or the age to fight. It's a young man's game out there, bro. They can do what I can't do. What I'm not gonna do though is I'm not gonna tell them to go out there and do something that I can't lead from the front, because I'm a lead from the front type of dude. So that's why I ain't saying go out there in the middle of a pandemic and do that, because I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And they horrible leaders, like I said, to push them kids out there if they ain't going out there with them. I ain't got the bail money. I can't do it. But I'm saying since we're in the middle of it, bro, it is what it is, and I'm gonna back them, yo. I ain't got no choice but to back. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. The old and the young come together, you do what we do. We just gotta make sure we catch the energy, Kent. Because right now, yo, the energy is there. Now we gotta do our part. That's all.
And to go
But I don't know, CK talking about is they can't do nothing. That's all they can do. We ain't buying all that.
That's not what I said.
We can do stuff.
This is my whole
I ain't buying that.
Like I said about maybe 2016, 15, 16, when that Walter Scott shit happened, right? I was in North Charleston downtown at them protests and shit. Fucking Black Panther Party came down there, Minister, what his nigga name is, the famous one, not Farrakhan, but the one under him, Muhammad something. I forgot his name, but the nigga damn known and shit, you know what I'm saying? Came down there, did a big ass speech. Umar came, did a speech. Goddamn, they had snipers on the roof, and the police and all that shit. Goddamn, we go down to the church where they shot the damn, matter of fact, it wasn't the Walter Scott. Walter Scott happened, and then I think the church shit happened with Dylan Roof. Y'all hear? Goddamn, Aunt froze. I don't know if y'all can hear me. That might have been my shit.
I hear you, Ken. Go ahead.
So look, when Dylan Roof shit happened, niggas got fed up. Niggas went downtown. We went to marching. Boom, we down there, niggas screaming, Black power, no justice, no peace, woo, woo, woo. Man, we ain't about to forgive shit. Goddamn, we goddamn fed up, we tired, we damn brothers dying and all this shit, right? This fucking 2016. We marching. I got video of that shit. We got that going in. And here we is 2020 singing the same shit. Like, what really going on right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, people fed up. If not a time to do it, why not now? But we could have did this shit last year when ain't been no virus. We could have did this shit 2016 and burn shit down. Why we gotta do it now? When we know this ain't the time to do it. There's a time for everything, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, hey, somebody else was gonna die sooner or later. They were gonna have another police shooting. We know this shit ain't stopping no time soon. Like, you gotta be strategic.
Elsewhere.
So
This shit gonna happen. I guarantee you in about 2 years, another one gonna happen. Gonna be another face. Another nigga gonna get choked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't going nowhere, man. And I mean, unless, my thing is, if they would have damn rolled on them police officers' houses, burned all them shits down, fucking goddamn killed the damn churn, the damn family members, then it would have been a statement. Then it would have been a statement. I'm just saying, if they would have damn burnt the nigga house down off the rip, it would have been a statement. I'd have been like, all right, let's get it. With the CVS niggas, man, with the black-owned businesses, with the damn clubs and bars and shit, they burning down due to niggas, yo. Nothing.
You gotta realize
everybody got insurance, Kent.
that did it.
Everybody got insurance.
They burned down the black dot, then what, huh?
They were showing.
No, we actually got insurance, bro. Let it burn, yo. We got insurance.
I was gonna say
got insurance. Got insurance, yo.
I mean, yeah, you got insurance, but ain't nobody trying to do all that. You got books in that motherfucker, like ain't nobody trying to rebuild, nigga. We done build, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck that. Burn them cops down, man.
I'm just trying to tell you, yo, that I can't tell a person not to do something that's already doing. At this point, yo, they in major cities, bro. So we gotta be with them, yo. Like, it ain't no, yo, we revolutionary thinkers, bro. And the part of the revolution, they kicking that part off, bro. So we gotta do our part. And our part right now is to support them, yo, with scientific literacy. Simple as that.
Hey,
like, we gotta do our part.
Remember the Watts riots?
No, I wasn't there. Wasn't born.
Wasn't there, right? I'm saying.
Go ahead.
They was burning that motherfucker down, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They made a statement with that, though. Like, that's history right there.
Oh no, man. I see grumblings on my timeline, and they finna protest in my county tomorrow. My ass will be at the house. My ass will be at the house.
You young CK, you supposed to be out there, yo.
Yes,
nah,
CK.
Shit ain't organized. I'm not going.
Hey, look, don't be scared now, CK. Going out there, man.
Damn, yo,
Nah, it
you only
needs to
get
be
one chance.
organized, and I'm not trying to get caught up in no crazy.
No.
Can't
If
think about
it
it,
ain't
yo. You
peaceful,
young.
I ain't going out there.
No justice, no goddamn peace, man. Go out there, man.
Yeah, you don't hear all that.
I don't
Go out
even know
there,
where
yo.
it's gonna be at. Like people, I guess they keeping it a secret until like the last minute or whatever.
Yeah, they gonna hit you on the post. Why? They
Best
organize.
Buy, CK.
Was gonna go to the damn grocery store tomorrow. I
You gonna
probably
go
should have
to
did it today.
What up, Steph?
Tell everybody to meet up at Best Buy.
Chilling.
I need that
Plus,
MacBook.
still all that shit.
Hey, Chef, what it look
What's
like
going
down
on in
there, man?
Demo,
Need a
Steph?
new
What's
laptop.
going on in Demo, bro?
I don't know. I went the other way. I said I was gonna go downtown. I ended all the way up out Owens Mills.
He veered off.
Oh, man. Nah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Chef. Man, get the fuck up out of there, man.
Go ahead and veer off. Yeah, fuck it.
It ain't worth it, bro. I started to ride my son through there just on some old, man, let me take my son to show some history or something. I said, man, you know what? They go break through my fucking car window. I'm going to be in jail tonight for fighting one of them niggas, man. I ain't got time, though. Ain't got time, though.
Why are you thinking that? You ain't gonna be around with people like that just when you're in jail, bro. I can't be so proud of people getting tricked. I ain't gonna do you like that. If we don't like the situation, we ain't gonna do it. All right, gotcha. So, all right, man, go ahead, CK, go ahead and start that off, yo.
Oh, hold on. Shit. I guess I can be in Zoom twice, right?
No, you can't. Why you wanna be in jail?
3 times. Your phone, your computer, tablet.
Because I can't. It does. I don't know. My audio sounds terrible when I try to.
Hear that.
All right. Pull up Facebook.
Your audio ain't all that good today, huh?
Nah.
Yeah, man. You sound muffled.
You sound muffled.
Man, I'm trying not to have y'all be yelling through the hold on, man. God, I unhook these things.
Maybe drink some water or something. Start yelling at people.
Drinking water. Just trying not to yell, yo.
Check it. Oh, you talking through the headphones or the
Yeah.
probably need to talk through the laptop.
You must have some shitty headphones.
It ain't bad, but it's just a little muffled. That's all.
That's them pods.
$5
That's
$5 joint.
Them shits must be trash.
That's some ear
Spent
pods.
all that money on some trash.
Go ahead and kick it off, CK, while you tripping. Kick it off. I'm gonna get mine straight. Kick it off.
I'm trying to go into Zoom right now. Oh shit, we're live?
Yeah, we live. We've been live.
Oh man.
Hey, look,
My man.
I'm
I'm over here multitasking. You could announce that kind of stuff early, man.
Right? You just let us go in.
Anyways, peace to the panelists, man. Peace to the chat. Appreciate everybody coming through. Y'all finna have a lovely night tonight. Hopefully, Unc let me do the game show tonight so y'all can win some free books of the new Mossy Warrior Clan. I mean, my bad, not Mossy Warrior Clan. It's the Kofi Pie-Stein Research Team new book that just came out this week. We're gonna throw out a couple books, and if you already bought the book, we'll probably do the shirt instead. But if you didn't know before, you're gonna find out tonight that a well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time.
Woo-hoo-wee. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's God Killer in the house. Look, man, we here to do what we got to do. Gonna do what we got to do. We standing tall, standing strong. Pseudo killers on deck. Yeah, what's good, family, man? Y'all already know what it is, man. What's going on, Clark Kent in the building? What it do, brother?
Man, right here, man. I'm torn, man, between doing what's right and doing what's wrong, man. I don't even know right now. I'm just trying to put the cape on and see what side I'm on right now, man. But peace to the chat, peace to everybody in the building. You know what I'm saying? Much love to the pseudo killers. Let's get it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Concrete Corey, what it do, man? What it do, man? Anti-atheist, what's up?
Peace to all the pseudo killers on the panel. Peace to the chat. Peace to everybody watching. You know, this is times of unrest. You know what I'm saying? I feel the youth. The youth done came to the point where they standing on their principles, and I'm with them. I ride with them. Fuck it. This is pseudo killer, so it's cussing on here. So fuck it.
Fuck it.
This ain't the real black atheist today now.
Not at all. Not at all. Hey, Chef, what's good, man? What it do? What it do?
Ain't nothing, chilling. What's going on, everybody? Pseudo killers on deck. I'm the pseudo on the panel tonight. You feel me?
I'm with you.
I'm straight pseudo when it comes to how people getting brutalized by the police. I'm not listening to them. I don't care what their autopsy say. You feel me? It comes to a point where you just gotta be against them because they're against you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just what it is. So it is what it is.
With that, CK the poet. CK the poet was good with you. What it do?
Coming through. Pseudos beware. You won't get no mercy from me. But tonight's going to be a really good show. We're going to talk about a couple different things. Hopefully we'll get some people from the chat through. By all means, make sure y'all like the show. Make sure y'all share the show so other people can come through. And hey, get with it.
I understand. So yeah, y'all know what it is, man. And y'all know my stance on running outside, not thinking in the middle of a pandemic, right? But I also understand the value of war, of times of war, right? And the situation we've been at war. And since the youth has kicked it off, right, then as a responsible elder in a community, right, you ain't got no choice. They say lead, follow, or get the hell out the way. So I'm getting the hell out their way. I'm not gonna tell them to go jump out there like that because I'm able to do that. I can't do that. So since I can't do it, right, I can't tell them to do it. I'm a lead from the front type of dude. What I won't do is, right, I won't go against them. They doing what they feel like they need to do for them, right? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be here a little bit longer than me. So they feel like they got to do that. So who am I to tell them that they can't do that? What I gotta do now is I just got to, I gotta instruct them. You know what I'm saying? Look, well then maybe you should do this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should do it that way, but do what you gotta do. We just gotta make sure we take advantage of the energy that they putting out right now. It's prime time right now, you know what I'm saying, to get on your activism and make sure that the moments that they creating right now in history is not lost, right? And that's what the intellectuals got to do. That's what the thinkers got to do. We got to make sure we don't just let that thing die right there. We got to take it far from them. They got a short attention span. They don't understand scientific literacy. Most of them in high school, I've seen them, they're teenagers. You know what I'm saying? They know scientific literacy. They ain't up like that. All they know is they looking at their comrades, right, get shot down. They looking at their comrades get choked out. Autopsy, what the hell is that? That's some white people paper. That's something a white person write down to keep from taking responsibility. That's what the streets is saying. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? I can't even explain it to them. Chef made me realize that, dude, you gotta understand that sometimes, some things don't need no explanation to it. Some things don't need the paperwork behind it. Everything ain't one way. Concrete Corey say, man, check this out, yo. It's gray areas, man. It's gray areas. I'm saying, boy, I like the way they explained that. I'm saying that it's kicked off now, and I gotta ride with my peoples. You know what I'm saying? I got to ride with them. Like, what I supposed to do? Talk down? I got to motivate them, right? I gotta make sure they good. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is, yo. When you outside with your brother, your sister, yo, and they haul off and bang somebody in the mouth, you was like, damn, yo. Damn, you don't tell them they wrong when they banging them in the mouth. You wait till they get back home and you say, dude, the dude ain't even really do that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't do that outside. So I'm outside right now, yo. You feel me? I'm with them. So I'm not telling them they wrong. I can't do it. I wasn't raised like that. I can't do it. So I just got to find a way that add to what they're doing that makes sense, right? So we're gonna keep teaching over here, man, and we gotta keep teaching. So we're gonna support them youth because they're young, they real young. And United States government, like Concrete Corey was saying, they ain't gonna jump out there with the good old fire hose. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna play the rubber bullet game to a certain extent, taser game. They ain't jumping out there shooting them dudes like that. They ain't doing that. Because they know if they do that, then everybody gonna get in the fray. They know what they doing. They gonna pull the police back when it's time, right? And then put them in there to take them out. Now they got the National Guard. Right? They know what they doing. They ain't gonna meet that force head on. So to be honest with you, yo, them youth out there, man, they gonna be all right, man. But what they doing is, yo, they showing us, yo, that you might not understand situation all the time, but what you do understand is you ain't gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna say it again. The youth is literally showing us that although we don't understand the technicalities of the situation, we do understand that ain't going down like that. Now, if we can get them to say, hey, man, I like that. You remember how y'all rioted, you know what I'm saying, this month, last month? Well, check this out. I want y'all, the same love y'all got for y'all fallen comrades, have that same love, right, for your brothers when somebody in the community shoot them. See, that's what I can't wrap my mind around. Because for me, being a little bit older, whether it was a racist cop, right, that choked somebody out with their knee on their back of their neck and they died, a brother, or if it was a gangbanger, you know what I'm saying, shooting, you know what I'm saying, because he in a beef and the stray bullet kill a kid. Or if it's just two brothers getting into it based off living on different blocks and one kill another. Or if it's just a drug deal gone bad, right? Or if it's somebody taking territory. To me, a brother or sister dying is a brother or sister dying. And if I can get them to understand that, I've done my job. Anybody want to add to that? Boy, I see we got people's in the building. Yeah. We got here. Mithu Judan. Where you at, Kent?
Oh, I thought you was gonna shout out the people in the building first, but I mean,
I'm doing prison of war.
Man, you know what I mean? Well, shit, I don't know how much the earlier conversation they caught. All I was saying is, all right, boom, I get all that. Yeah, we done all been jacked up by the police. I done been jacked up by the police back in the day. Damn harassment. You know what I'm saying? And I feel them. You know what I'm saying? We getting killed. We getting treated unfairly. All that. If we gonna do anything, let's burn them police. Well, nah, I can't even say that. I can't even because, you know what I mean?
Terroristic thoughts.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
About to get us all put in jail.
Hold up, but you feel me? What I'm talking about. But let's handle it with the individuals that did that. I felt where Sheffrin was coming from earlier when we had the conversation. He said it's the system that we need to go ahead and attack, and I dig all that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I do feel him where he coming from with that. But I just think, man, tearing up your own city, man, the place where you take your kids to the park, to the museums and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like that just don't seem logical to me, especially in a pandemic. Regardless of where our emotions is at, we still got to be intelligent at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. Like, all right, now everybody out there, half of them got masks on, half of them don't. Thousands of people all over the world crowding around. Half of them ain't even serious because they out there just to destroy stuff. You know what I mean? Like, what we doing? We gonna tear up our own communities? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing?
Every situation, life ain't always logical. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is, you know, this brother, you know, none of us may be related to this brother or know this brother, but that's somebody's family member, man. Somebody that happened to my family member, man, I'm not gonna think logically. You know what I'm saying? It come to a point where, you know, reason go out the window. And like I was saying earlier, it's about principle, you know. So you gotta have, you know, principles that you stand on. in life. You know what I mean? And reason don't always go or agree with principles. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how I feel about the situation.
I mean,
You know,
facts.
the
Real
youth
talk.
is fed up. You know what I'm saying? They tired of. They don't see life the way Martin Luther King see life. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was a different time. We live in a different time now. You know.
I ain't even screaming Martin Luther King no car. I ain't saying, yo, throw a brick, hit me in the head, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like we gonna fight, like we a new generation.
Kent, let him finish, Kent, then you come back again. Let him get it in.
Right.
No, I was pretty much finished, but you know, like I was saying, you know, they just don't see life. You know, today is a different day. You know what I'm saying? And they doing what they know how to do. I mean, what else does a 18-year-old know how to do besides go down there and burn the motherfucking police station down? You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Burn that motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? And shit, cause havoc in this motherfucker. Every time they shoot a nigga, burn this motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? That's how the youth feel, and I ain't mad at them. Like I said, that's not reasonable. It's unreasonable, Kent. I agree with you. There's no logic to it. But fuck it. I'm not thinking logically when it come to my family. And them youth, this is what they know how to do. So I can't talk down on them. I'm not encouraging them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to encourage that because you know somebody could end up getting hurt. It is a pandemic, but they young. They don't give a fuck about the pandemic anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's summertime. They young. They weren't gonna follow the pandemic rules anyway. So you know that's out the window. And one of their comrades, a brother, a family member, you know what I'm saying? They've been shot, or I mean, they've been choked to death, they've been killed in front, you know what I'm saying, on live TV, begging for his life on live TV. The man narrated his own death on live, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit's crazy, man. I'm riding with him, you know what I mean? But go ahead, Kent.
No, I was just gonna say, you know what I'm saying, as far as the Martin Luther King thing, like I don't agree with just standing by peacefully while people whoop our ass, like at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the Malcolm X, fight them niggas the same way they fight us. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I just feel like it ain't, you know what I mean? Like we gotta be a little bit more intelligent. If we gonna burn I think somebody said earlier, damn, you know, they was like, yo, we don't own none of that shit, targets and all that. All right, yeah, we don't own that shit. I agree. But our people work there. Like people work there to feed their families and shit. You know what I'm saying? And who knows what position or financial situation they might be in to where they might need to come back to work. Like I need to come back so I can pay my bills and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody burn my shit down and I ain't got nowhere to go. Like what the fuck what it mean now? Like now I'm out there with y'all goddamn fighting for damn now what? You know what I'm saying? Like
Sacrifices gotta be made, bro. For change.
Sacrifice got to be made, but my children got to eat, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Shit, don't work at Targets no more. Go ahead. Work at Walmart.
I feel you. I feel you, though. I feel you. Gotta start your own business.
Target's gonna open back up. They got good insurance, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Yes, go and get a part-time job at CVS till they open back up. You know what I'm saying?
And nigga, I'm about to start stealing. Fuck that. Nah, y'all go ahead, man. I ain't want to take up all of it.
So it's just a lesson to learn for everybody. You feel me? And see, I've been sharp all my life, right? And I reserve the right after getting more data, you know what I'm saying, to change my mind on situations. I'm not religious. A religious person stays stuck. Right now, I've got a larger sample size, you know what I'm saying? And I see it's kicking off everywhere. Then I got to join them brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, to make sure if they need something, I got them. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can't tell them to go out there because I ain't going out there. See, the difference between them and me and them and us, right? You know, I got 5 kids, right? So they don't got no kids, most of them. They don't got no responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? They don't have them saying things that they got to be able to take care of. They ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? They just don't got that. So you can understand the freedom that they got. See, at this point in their life, right, this represents freedom for them. They ain't got to pay bills for the most part, right? They ain't got no mouths to feed, most of them. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't got no boss of worth, or they ain't got no company of worth, right? That they got to answer to, right? So they wouldn't expect us to do what they're doing. What they do expect is for us to make sure we got their back, right? Because they look at us real crazy. You know what I'm saying? If we bash them up bad, they be like, oh man, really, nigga? So, hey man, it's the street code right back at you. What you gonna do? What we gonna do? I
Hey,
got
but you know,
guys to know that they ain't listening. They ain't stopping. So you better get on that train. That train has left the damn station, bro. And they running that engine. So you either catch up with them, yo. You know what I'm saying? How they say it, lead, follow, get out the way. Brother Unc getting his ass out the way and do what I can do. Because that's what I'm gonna do. And I ain't gonna let none of y'all out there pump me up. Yo, go ahead, you got no. Oh, yo, you scared? Nope, I ain't listening to you because I ain't none of that. I'm doing what I feel like I need to do. You know what I'm saying? And make sure I support them youth. Yeah, and can't nobody pump me up anyway, though, Kent. Like I come on, dude. Like I've been down them roads, yo. At the end of the day, yo, everybody gotta be the ones to sit themselves, yo. At the end of the day, you gotta be the ones to take them bullets. You know what I'm saying? And have somebody to pump you up. They sit back saying, oh my. So now, so don't pump them youth up if you ain't ready to go out there on the front lines with them, yo. See, you gotta be the best you. But what you can't do is you can't egg them youth on and tell them, go ahead, man, go run through that wall. And you ain't running through that wall first. I refuse. See, that I refuse. And I'm gonna tell you, don't get mad at me because I ain't willing to fight that way. How you gonna tell me how to fight? I'm with you, bro. I want to throw the punch this way. I got your back. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me I got to run through the wall. What you talking about? I'll be the one to get your little ass out of jail. So chill with all that. You know what I'm saying? Just like my man, AJ Gaskin, he wasn't out there marching. He refused to march with Martin Luther King and them. He's like, I don't agree. Right? And they talked about it behind closed doors. Stokely Carmichael and them, Martin and them didn't agree with them saying Black Power and all that. They just didn't. Behind closed doors, they're like, don't say that. And of course, you know, the Black Panthers, when they was, because they would show up at the, at the not the riots, but at the, how I'm talking about, at the rallies, and they would say it every time, right? But they still supported each other. So I'm taking from history, yo, and learn that no matter what, yo, we in this together, yo. So don't be telling nobody, oh, you ain't doing this. Don't be telling Kent he can't think the way he won't think, because Kent got their back. Don't be telling Corey that, yo, you need to do this, do that. Don't do that. See, that's what you can't do. Everybody got to take personal accountability. And as a man and as a woman, look themselves in the mirror and say, yo, this is what I'm going to do. That's how you got to do that. Everybody got to do what they can do. Simple as that. And nobody can tell you that what you doing, you know what I'm saying, ain't enough, or what you can't point the finger. Don't do it. Let people have their ideas about how they feel they need to do the show, and just hope that they back up what they say. Maybe some people can just do what we were talking about earlier. Maybe some people just go down there and put on a cell phone, yo. Maybe some people just go down there and get the photo out and then show their kids one day. And then their kids might get inspired by that moment and end up wanting to be a lawyer or do something like that. Man, real life, man, it's stranger than fiction, man. You gotta let people do what they can do, man. And you gotta organize around what people can do. It's just like a football team, man. It's like a football team. Everybody can't be the damn quarterback.
I feel like it's like when Malcolm X in that movie, right? when he was like, when the white girl was like, yo, Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? What can I do to help y'all cause? And he was like, nothing. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, now we got the white people in the front lines. Like they say, you know, they standing in front of between the police and the black people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, is it that we don't, like, the black power community don't fuck with white people? Or they fuck with white people now because they there? Or like what? Like, it's a black and white or it's a gray area? Like, it's confusing at the end of the day, man. Like,
No,
what
it ain't. Nah, we getting old. Yo, them youth is smart. They saying, yo, if you want to be out here, white boy, get up front.
okay, so
Well, they sharp. That's what they doing. They saying, yo, since you gonna be out here, prove that you gonna be with us.
Okay.
That's what the streets is talking about. That's what they doing, yo.
Okay.
They saying,
Yeah,
yo, you know that first rock.
Good
They
too.
ain't gonna,
I mean, I agree with
lock
this.
you up like they gonna lock me up. That's how they doing that. I'm
yeah.
sure. I'm
I
telling you,
think it's
dog.
different. Them youth don't think like the black power community. You know what I'm saying? The youth think in a totally different way. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like them white boys is them youth. That's them homies. That's they homies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't. You know they not in the this or that or black or white. You know what I'm saying? Type of mind state. You know.
Nope. They
That's
ain't got the same
gray
color
area.
barriers we had. They ain't
Real,
on that.
You're right.
yeah,
They ain't
real
on that. They might
gray
want
area.
a white wife. So what? They ain't on that. They ain't on. I'm just telling you, they ain't on that. Dang, what you gonna do? A girlfriend might have a girlfriend. That's what they doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the truth. What you want me saying? Act like that ain't what it is. That's
Right.
what it is. They ain't on what we on. They hip hop ain't the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can sit back and be old if you want. You be like, oh. No. Hey, don't judge them. I know I can't be the judge. Dude. Nope. I can't judge. I can't judge that. I can't do it. I did way lot, boy. Trust me. Yeah, I can't be the judge. I can't do that. Nope. I can tell you if you ask pseudo
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's definitely you know, I feel like it comes to a point where these white people are stepping up, right? For whatever reason. Now, maybe it's the frustration with being in this quarantine for 3 months. You feel me? People just want to get outside. But we was always gonna need white people to step up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like 11% of the population. You know what I mean? We were always gonna need white people, humanity. You feel me? To step up. You know what I mean? You know, they're chanting, white people are chanting now, white silence is white violence. They're chanting that. Yo, do you know how happy black people 100 years ago would be if they could see what we're witnessing right now? You feel me? Like, white people are chanting right now. These young white people are chanting right now. We can hate white people all we want. You feel me? But yo, they still human, yo. And anytime another people can see your suffering and stand up for you. Martin Luther King said this in the mid 1960s. He was doing an interview for Time magazine, and I read this and it always stuck with me. He said racism ultimate goal is genocide. And that shit was that might be the most profound thing that I ever heard Martin Luther King say. And he said a lot of deep shit. But he said racism's ultimate goal is genocide. And when you look around the world, wherever there was racism, it came to a point where the party on top tried to wipe the other community out. You feel me? It happened in Rwanda. You feel me? It happened in motherfucking Germany. You feel it happened in Bosnia. You see what I'm saying? Like anywhere, but it's like it happened in Cuba. It happened in Argentina. Anywhere that you look where racism was allowed to fester and a political party came into power where they was going to put their foot on the gas, they tried to wipe the other people out. It happened in Nigeria. You feel me? Like the Hausa tried to wipe out another. So when Martin Luther King said that shit, the shit was so profound because if you look at history, so black people need to look at that shit like, yo, every time they kill one of us, they get more emboldened. You feel me? To do that shit even. And over the last 6 or 7 years, the shit seemed like it's been ramping up. You feel me? It seems like it's becoming more and more frequent that they're killing us and we're recording this shit. You feel me? So, and look, hold on. We can look in our community, right? And see that racism leads to genocide. We can look at what happened with the Bloods and the Crips. You feel me? In the 80s, in the early 90s. They was trying to wipe each other out. You feel me? You can look at the South American gangs. You feel me? The MS-16 or whatever. Yo, really trying to wipe each other out. You see that black and Latino groups was going at each other where the Latinos was saying that they was gonna kill any black person that they seen. That's fucking crazy. So it's fucking genocide that we're stepping up and white people are stepping up with us. Yo, I'm with that, yo, because what was we gonna do? Sit around till they finally decided to wipe us out? What Biggie Small say? You feel me? And niggas bleed just like us. He said, picture me sitting around waiting with my life in that man's hand while he just decided. You feel me? Like, are we gonna sit around till they decide that they're gonna just wipe us the fuck out? Or is we gonna stand up and try to fight back? And white people, they with us, so I'm with it. You feel? They might not all have the same agenda, but fuck it. They throwing rocks, they fighting the police. That's what we need. I hope change come from this. So.
I agree, Chef. I mean, it's like, shit. I mean, it's like what people say, man, all white people ain't bad. But when you say that, people gonna be like, oh, you an agent. All white people evil. It's like, nigga, what's an agent? Like, is an agent just whatever black power don't agree with?
Right.
Or are we real agents? Like, let's be real. Let's like really put a definition of this thing. You know what I'm saying? If a white person is fighting on behalf of black people, then hey, that he with me. If a white
he with me.
Right. If a white person is helping me get money, hey, he with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta start, like, and that's logic to me. For real, for real. That's logic.
Yo, we always needed white people, yo, humanity. Yo, we always needed them to recognize what their people was doing to us.
Man, they gonna use that against us, man. You say that, boy.
I mean, it's the truth.
What do you mean? They've been doing it this whole time.
It's people way smarter than us that used white people and knew that. You telling me W.E.B. Du Bois was a fucking a sellout because he realized that the black community needed white motherfuckers?
Hey, anytime you fighting a war, you always gotta have alliances.
Already.
Right.
War is about, you know what I'm saying? Winning a war is all about your alliances. So you know what I mean? Like, it's illogical not to have white people on the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 11% of the population. We could never defeat white racism without white people.
Mm-hmm.
That's just crazy.
I think they
you know what I mean?
They 75% of the population, right? White people. That's pretty.
I think they like 60 something. They damn near 70. They damn near 70%. Yeah, we was always gonna need them motherfuckers, man. Like that's a, you know what I mean? Ain't no way around that shit. And they human too, yo. Like they can empathize with us. They can see, you feel me? A person can see another person struggle, yo. You know what I mean? Like, come on, yo. Like when you
Humans,
put,
That's the logical thinking I'm talking about, though. It's like we know this, right? But when we tell the others this, like the same way I'm saying, damn, we need to think more logically, coronavirus and all that out there and all that, is the same way we saying, oh, white people is on our team and they've helping us fight and they in between us and the cops, right? But those same people that's going to use what I said against me is going to use that statement against us and say, oh, they fucking with white people. Oh, they with the enemy. The white man is the enemy, but the white man fucking too.
Right. But see, I'm not that stupid. My daughter goes to a private school, right? And she got white teachers. Now, the school she was at before she went to this private school, it was yo, I see how enthusiastic young white teachers are after they come out of college. They be wanting to teach and help black kids. You feel me? They be they be dedicated to that shit, yo. Like when once they dedicate their life, yo, they be in college saying, yo, I want to give back. I see that they, you know what I mean, got community and help those people. Yo, it's crazy for us to shit on people and call people like that fucking racist, yo. When they see we in poverty, our children are educated for teaching and give it a fucking
you breaking up pretty bad though, Chef. But I wanted to say you chopping way up.
People again, young, they listen.
Hey, but I think white people
breaking up. We ain't hear nothing you said that last 10 seconds.
Damn, my bad.
But I think the white people, I think the deal with them and why they really coming out and stepping up and like you said, Kent, they putting themselves between the police and the black people. I think they really getting tired of the income inequality. You know what I'm saying? Because the income inequality affects the black community and the white community, the low class, the middle to poor class white people. So I think that's then came to a tipping point too. They standing on their principles now too. So it's a common enemy there. So like I said, when you fighting war, you get these alliances, you know what I'm saying? And if your enemy's enemy, is you gotta align with that, you know what I'm saying? So I feel the youth though.
Oh, Lord mercy. It was definitely good hearing everybody's points.
And they okay, man.
But I know some people in the chat may feel some type of way. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions, and everybody on the pseudo killers ain't gonna always agree on everything on every point. But it's like Unc says, we need to go back to that scientific literacy. Yeah, I mean, we could sit up here and pretend that we could take over this flipping country. But the reality is we do not have the numbers. We do not have the numbers. We do not have the training. We do not have the weapons. So yeah, we're going to need some allies. And it seems like people, I ain't gonna lie, I forget history too sometimes too, but we can easily pull up on our phone, what happened back when we, got emancipated as slaves, because that required some help of some white people, didn't it? It required them to vote on it, didn't it? Because we didn't have the right to vote back then. So Same thing with the whole civil rights movement. Even though, yes, we protested, we uh, spoke in the town halls and all that good stuff and tried to make the deals or whatever. But like they still had to vote on it. We just got to be real with it. We can't sit up here and hate every single white person because of what happened during, the civil rights movement, what happened during slavery, because everybody didn't play a role in that.
Right.
That don't mean that we can pretend like that didn't happen, because it did happen. We ain't never get compensated for those things happening to our ancestors, and we damn sure ain't getting compensated for nothing that's going on today. So I could see how a lot of Caucasian people can feel like, hey, you know what, I'm tired of being associated with this group of people, Caucasian people that have done some horrible things to this other group of people. And then, I don't have the power to stop it, but I still feel like it's not right. So they're doing what they can with where they feel like they can. So you will see plenty of white people on social media saying, hey, this isn't right. This is murder. They need to go to jail. They need to stop messing with black people. Like, that's not okay. And then you got to realize a lot of black people are intermarried with Caucasian people as well. So, a lot of people have white people or black people in their family.
Right.
It's a lot of interracial marriages that has happened since, the 60s into now. So I've been said this for the past some years that if y'all want some things to change, we're gonna have to band with them people, because they have the numbers and they got the weapons.
Man, at one time I didn't even agree with that. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I was very irrational in my thinking, and I can admit that. You know what I'm saying? And being scientifically literate helped me to understand that. I was saying, man, I damn near don't even want to say the stuff that we were saying back in the day. Y'all know that they ain't human. They evil. They born evil. All that. And when you start really becoming scientifically literate and you learn about species and biology and evolution and all that, it's like, hold up, man. This don't even make sense what we talking about right now. And you begin to lose that irrationality, you know what I'm saying? Being scientifically literate. So, I mean, when I look at things now, I don't look at it from a biased point of view. I don't look at it like, oh, that's them people and they this, that, and the third. Now, while I've gone through negative interactions with a few of them, I've also went through positive interactions with a few of them as well. So I deal with people on an individual basis. If you good for me, you good for me. If you're not, you're not. I've had black people do me just as dirty as white people. You know what I'm saying? So am I to say all black people bad? No, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say just those individuals. So I have to do the same with the white folks that have treated me bad. And I know, and we ain't going to deny that there's a system in place. You know what I'm saying? So it's still that. I'm not saying there ain't no system in place, but we also have to just, we have to use our intelligence at the same time when we're dealing with this. That's all I'm saying. I'm having a whole conversation.
Yeah, like I was telling y'all earlier, people grumbling about protesting in my county. And I told like, I'm most likely will not be there, because people can take it how they want to take it. I am not about that life. I work for the state, so that's all it takes is for me to be on camera doing something and I lose my job. Who the hell finna be paying my bills? None of y'all. Who finna get me another job? None of y'all. Who gonna pay my debts? None of y'all. I'm not finna get caught up being up there and then somebody decide to do something stupid, or you have one of these dumb mother flowers coming up there intentionally trying to provoke something, and they ain't even part of the peaceful protest. This is why I said, like, I'll go up there if it's organized. Like, we need to talk beforehand. Who gonna be there? Who gonna go where? Where are we standing? Like, are we all gonna be wearing something specific so we can identify that, hey, we are part of the peaceful protest? So when people get to acting crazy, we can be like, hey, they weren't wearing this, so they are not part of our group.
Right.
You know what I mean? And keep it like that. Now, if the intention is to go up there and be violent, that's fine too. But let's let that joint be organized. We going up there to hit this police station at this location. Any cop cars run up, we fucking that shit up too. We not touching nothing else. Okay, cool.
Right. I agree.
But when it's just a gang of people willy nilly and random groups going up there, and then you got some people doing this and some people doing that, and it's just
But I also agree with Corey when he said, man, look, if my family fighting, my brother throw a punch, I'm throwing a punch. I ain't asking no question. Like y'all I think y'all was saying that earlier. You and Corey and Chef was saying, hey, man, we riding. We asking questions later. And I'm with that. I'm all for that. If it's my family, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's my people's, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I guess I need to spread that out to the greater, you know what I'm saying, all the black people. But you know, when it's my son, if my son get killed, ain't no questions about it. I'm going down there in the pandemic. I'm shooting everything moving that had something to do with it. You feel me?
Hey, but I feel you though where you was at though. You hit a good point though earlier when you said when you learn about different things, you know, in science, and you really then you start to really look at things in a different perspective. And it's like, man, is this really serious? Like, this ain't even, you know, the point, you know?
Like white people ain't human. Once you learn like about evolution and all that, like what the hell was we talking about back in the days, man? Like, you feel me?
being indoctrinated.
I mean, like even like when I read like things about like physics and astronomy and things like that, you know, it's just like, man, it's a whole universe out there. You know what I'm saying? And we here on this little bitty piece of dust. We here on this little piece, you know, this speck of dust, man,
Right.
and tripping out. You know what I mean? If only, you know, so like, and it brings me to a point too, you know, where I get back to my rational self, and it's like, you know, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man.
To build on that point about the speck of dust, man, like you look at us from space, man, you can't even see us on this motherfucker. And then if we look at, you know, those of us that are scientifically literate and that keep up with, you know what I'm saying, the evolution of humans and the earth and astrophysics and all that, one day ain't nobody gonna be here, and what would any of this shit have meant at all? And when I started realizing that, I said, man, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy this life. Like I'm not about to sit here and struggle and all that. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna fight, we gonna fight. But I'm gonna enjoy this shit at the end of the day, because when I'm gone, I ain't gonna be here no more ever.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna ever exist no more. So why not enjoy this shit?
Yeah. You only got one time, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you should enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? You should be happy to the fullest, to your, you know what I mean, to the best of your ability.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know, I think, you know, like I said, it's very important, and that goes back to where we stand. You know, our whole mission statement is to bring scientific literacy. Like, if everybody knew that, if everybody understood what Kent talking about when he talk about us on this little speck of dust, you know what I'm saying? When, you know, it's like, man, the whole world would just calm down. Motherfuckers would sit back and smoke a joint
Right.
and crack.
Man, let's listen to some music or something, goddamn. Let's dance or something. Like, what we fighting for? What we killing each other for at the end of the day? Like, real shit. Like, what the cops had to put their knee. I mean, I feel
they go home, make good love to they woman. You know what I'm saying? And experience, may have that experience. You know, like experience life, feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't what it is. You know what I mean? The whole fighting. You know, the war. You know, the racism, the disagreement. You know what I'm saying?
right.
It's just, it ain't even worth it, man. It ain't nothing that important. It's nothing that important, man. You know.
I saw a post earlier today. Yes, this was from a white person that said, to you, you saw a black person get murdered by a white cop. What I saw was an innocent man get murdered by a corrupt cop. We are not the same.
Facts.
So, me being me, initially I wasn't going to reply to this post because I just got out of Facebook jail, yo.
I'm on my way in, got that. They gave me a warning. Like, nigga, all right.
So I had to respond to that, yo. I had to let homegirl know. Like, yo, you can stay in your mother flipping bubble and try to pretend that this country do not have a racism problem. And you can sit up here and try to take the race out of it by saying that, oh, we're not going to say what color the person was that was the victim and what color the person was that was the aggressor. But that doesn't change the fact that this situation most likely was highly racially motivated, man. And we see the craziness time and time again. Whereas you have all them Caucasian people, plenty of videos of it on YouTube, sitting out there right outside the darn courthouse, armed, all up in the police face, pointing at them, touching on them, yelling all up in their face, threatening them just because they want the country to open back up. No tear gas their way. Them mother flowers ain't get hit by no rubber bullets. But here, you got a gang of minorities out there saying, hey, we want justice for this man being murdered. We want the officers to be arrested. And here comes tear gas, here come the rubber bullets, people getting arrested. Oh, we got to do curfews now. One situation was not treated like the other. And then we have a president who keeps saying borderline racist stuff, which leads me to believe that this dude is most likely racist. I try not to call him racist because he don't straight up say something that's racist. It's just right there at the border. But I made the decision today. I told everyone on my Facebook, yo, I didn't remove y'all when y'all voted for him, but he just keep doing it. Like, keep borderline saying stuff that's borderline racist. I'm done, yo. I said straight up, if you are a Trump supporter, you need to go ahead and unfriend me and block me. Because it's just, how many times does somebody have to keep saying stuff that's borderline racist for you to start to think that they racist? Like, when I get mad at white people, I don't sit up here and call them crackers and call them all kinds of other racial slurs and use other kind of negative stuff in regards to them when I get mad at something that a white person do, because I'm not flipping racist.
Mm-hmm.
I try not to be one of those people to just kick somebody off their friends list just because of who they vote for, because it's like, yo, that's kind of stupid. Like, everybody's gonna have a difference of opinion, but it's just some people that just don't deserve your vote. And that dude is one of them. And the mother flowers talking about voting for him again at the end of the year. I can't.
My thing is, I told the dude, man, you know this thing I'm talking about, CK, where I told him, I said, man, Trump is the dumbest president in history, because he did that thing with the WHO. He separated us, the United States, from the WHO. And I said, yo, he's dumb as hell. And I had a white friend that I grew up with in middle school came on there and was like, oh, nah, this, that, and the third, or whatever. He defending the statement. So I was like, man, you've been defending this cracker lately. Like, what's, and he said what he said, and then he was like, man, I don't appreciate you using cracker and all that. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But he a cracker. And then he was like, well, I gotta, damn, this is where we part ways. And I'm like, but damn, as many times as I said nigga on my post, you ain't never said, damn, oh, nah, you use a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You wait till I say cracker about Trump, a president that has been known to damn use derogatory, you know what I'm saying, language towards black people, or call us all kind of thugs and all that. And you support this dude. But the minute I call him a cracker, I ain't call the dude a cracker. I called Trump a cracker. And the minute I call him that, that's when dude was like, oh no, this is it. This is the line. And the line has been drawn. I'm like, nigga, all right, peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had the same situation. I think it was when Obama ran the first time. It was this one white girl. Me and her were like the best of friends in middle school, yo. But we ended up going to different high schools. And she called Obama a sand nigger. And I'm like, huh? I was like, what the hell you mean by that? Just because this dude was promoting Medicaid, I forgot what it was. Oh, the Affordable Health Care Act. And everybody was calling it Obamacare. And you know what? I didn't take it personal. I took that mother flipping post and I sent it to every single person I was friends with on Facebook that went to middle school with us. Every single one. And they went in on her behind. And I was like, yo, like, I don't know if she's always been like that, but I don't remember her ever being like that in middle school. So I don't know if just like, I don't know, because when Obama ran for president, man, I saw a different side of this country that I ain't never really seen before. I was scared to death, Kent, because I was young at the time.
Yeah, CK, when that Affordable Health Care Act, the Obamacare, that is one of the things that let me know that racism is still well and alive in the United States. Because there was a survey done. I think this was in 2012. This survey was done, and you know that the Obamacare is the real name for it is the Affordable Health Care Act. So on the survey, they asked the people what did they like. What did they like best? Did they like Obamacare, or what would they rather have, Obamacare, or would they rather have the Affordable Health Care Act? And so everybody, most of the white people selected the Affordable Health Care Act. You know what I mean? Because not knowing it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? As Obamacare. So that right there, kind of let me know, like, damn, man, white people just, it's just crazy, man. It's still racism in the world, and it's heavy, it's undeniable.
It was
And
crazy,
then,
man. Like my boyfriend, he was showing me videos back then too. When Obama had ran, I think this would have been like what? I can't remember what year this was, like 06 or something like that. No, not 06. It would have been like 07, 08, something like that. And it was like, I guess I forgot what's the name of it wasn't the Tea Party? Was that what it was called? I can't even remember what it was called, yo. I ain't heard nothing from these mother flowers since after Obama got out of office.
Yeah, that was
yo, these people were all over the place talking about they gonna kill him. Oh, we don't want no black president. And like, yo, a lot of these rallies, yo, were in Florida, like not too far from where I lived at. I was like, babe, we going to the pawn shop. Like we literally like had just moved into our apartment like a year. I want to say a year after Obama became president. I was like, nah, son, we getting a couple of guns, man, because people is tripping. I am more scared of these crazy terrorist ass white people than I will ever be of these fanatical Islamists that they're trying to make it seem like, oh, we need to get these people in the Middle East. Nah, bump that. I'm worried about these mother flowers that live right here in my county. Someone want to kill this dude because he want to run for office.
Yeah, it was, racism came back. When Obama became president, like it just was a surge. You know what I mean? Like that kind of hit a nerve in white people. Like that was, the line. Like he stepped on sacred ground. So,
Hey, Corey, how we forget about Bush though? Like Trump done did so much crazy shit that we done forgot about what the hell Bush was doing all this time.
Yeah.
Like we done been going through this for a little minute, yo.
He really wasn't, like, the thing about Bush, he wasn't a very smart man. But he had a cabinet like Dick Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld. They was smart, and they was about corporate money, corporate greed, and arms dealings. You know what I'm saying? That's how they was. You know, they was in the oil business, and they was in in the arms trade. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And big corporations. So you know that's they and they passed legislation to where they can monitor you. They can figure out all the ways they monitor you today. That's how they got that what is it called, the Patriot Act passed. You know what I mean? And so that I Bush really I can't really say like, oh, he was racist, because it's no one thing I can point to say that, oh, he was racist. Now maybe somebody else can, I don't know. I didn't know all about, his politics back then, but I do know about that I said Affordable Health Care Act. The Patriot Act, I do know about that. And, that's the way they got to the point where they can monitor you so much, you know what I mean? And that's just for the
warrant
corporations. It's really to get money. You know what I'm saying? It's really to monitor how you spend your money, how to average. That's how they get these algorithms. And this is how the stores know, how to advertise and, what to sell, what to have in your store. This is all about, corporate greed, you know what I mean? And that's what Bush and his administration was all about, corporate greed. But Trump, he just a terrible leader. I mean, like nobody, no matter who you is, you don't want dude to be leading. He's a terrible leader, man.
You think he's a terrible leader?
Yeah, he a terrible leader, man. He a rabble rouser. He's a troll. He's a conspiracy theorist.
He ain't scientifically literate.
He ain't scientific.
Too much.
He irrational. He's an irrational. Nobody that's a leader should be irrational. You know what I'm saying? And he's the most irrational president I ever seen before. You know what I mean?
Hey, what happened with
I don't
China?
think we ever seen nobody like him.
I think he
cried.
cried.
What he did with China, yo? What he did with China?
Oh, let me say this. I think he crazy like a fox. He a gangster, yo, and he carried just like a gangster. I don't care about what y'all say.
Yeah, well, the irrational gangster.
That's my point. That's my point. And he proved the point, yo. You don't gotta be rational, yo. I'm just gonna do it sometimes. Just prove the whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I'm gonna get on Twitter. I'm gonna threaten to knock y'all off Twitter. I'm gonna threaten to shut Twitter down. Right? He a gangster, and you gotta realize, United States, yo, they the original gangsters, bro.
That's the hypocrisy, though.
Native Americans, yo.
You see that, though,
What?
But that's some severe hypocrisy, yo. Like, it wasn't that long ago when Obama was president, these same Caucasian people that voted for Trump was saying how much of a tyrant Obama was. But like, look at this dude. Like, I don't see how people don't see that our country is like slowly turning into fascism.
And look, Trump
It's been slow for some years. Like little things here and there they've been doing, that our government's been doing.
Trump is a movie, bro. Like, mark my words, it ain't gonna even be a movie. It's gonna be a series, yo. This dude got at least 5 seasons in him. Like, from the time he started to the time to now, there has been something almost every other month that Trump has done that has made headlines, yo. Like, I almost forgot half the other shit he did 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's entertainment at the end of the day. Like, it ain't even like a thing of legacy no more. He's entertainment. Like, it's crazy. It's like the thing done took a shift. Like, we ain't in no politically correct shit no more. Like, we just is whatever now. You know what I mean? We on some real live, what they call that shit, reality TV shit. That's what this country is right now.
I think he on drugs. I think he do some type of drug.
That too, of course.
The way he act, you know what I mean? He act like a drug addict to me. You know what I mean?
Didn't they say he was on coke or that one thing that people take to stay up all day?
He don't do. I don't think he do like illegal drugs. I think he do some type of prescription drug. You know what I mean? Like, cause he just act like a drug addict to me. Like, you know, I used to deal drugs back in the day. Most of my customers was white.
Man.
So it's just he just got that. You know, I could go to a bar, I could spot out the ones who wanted to get high. You know what I'm saying? Like he one of them ones, you know. That he do some kind of drug, you know. I don't know. Maybe he do, maybe he don't. But
one thing we can agree on, he did what the hell he wanted to from the time he got in there to the time they kick him out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, no doubt.
But he was an asshole at the same time.
Them laws need to change. Like Mother Flowers can't be having all these scandals and frauds and being sued and all this craziness and still become president. Like they need to do a better background check on people.
Yeah.
Like how did they not know all that stuff was going on with him when he was running?
They did. It's a money game though. I mean, let's not act like the man ain't got billions, man. Like, you know, I mean, you can have money and make.
He got maybe a few billion. He might got $8 billion. I don't know. He ain't got as much money as they you know, as people think he got.
Yeah.
He don't want everybody. He don't want nobody to see his tax returns. That's why. That's how.
Because they're gonna find a gang of illegal shit in there.
That and they gonna figure out how he ain't got as much money
with the mafia.
And you gotta have clout too. Let's not act like they don't use, you know what I'm saying? Like, say if I know something about another governor that might embarrass him and ruin his marriage, I ain't gonna use that against him type shit. Like they know shit. They know, like how you say old boy had them people on them planes and shit. What's my name? Yeah, had them people on them planes. Like, oh man, look, don't let me damn show this picture you got damn. You know what I mean? Fucking with these dudes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he got clout. Like, let's not act like they don't use that shit in politics. It's real serious. Like that shit's treacherous out there, man.
Craziness.
I can't say nothing in like an hour, yo.
Man, y'all cut me off. I tried. You cut me off. I just muted back up. I ran me off. What you want me to do, yo? Shit. Y'all cut me. You ain't want to hear me. I'm going to let you go ahead. Let y'all rock out. I figure sooner or later y'all going to run out of something to say.
I still got something to say.
Go ahead. Rock out.
No, I was playing. Go ahead, man. You got it.
Nope. I'm right here. Man, when you need me. Where we at?
CK?
Well, what's up?
Well, it's about that time to start that game show.
Yeah, I need you to accept me on the other Zoom.
On the what?
Because I signed in on my laptop, so I need you to accept me on there so I can screen share.
Let's get the game show started so y'all can see if y'all can win that book, that famous book.
All right, everybody. Like I said, if you haven't been sharing the show, please like the show, share the show, and get ready to have some fun. Okay.
Who?
Cam.
Yeah, all right. You in there, right?
Hey, with the game show, we got callers coming in on that, or how we doing that?
Yeah, we got the calls coming in. You give them the link. Y'all coming on in and see who's gonna win that book by Kofi Pasai Research Team, man. I'm gonna let y'all know, man. I wrote a dynamic piece in there. It's about 3 sentences, but it's dynamic. I'm so proud of the book. I feel like I wrote the book, which I didn't. I wrote 3 sentences in it. Y'all put that link in there, man. So y'all get that pre-order, man. They coming, man. Support that, man. I told y'all to take y'all icon and make it that on Facebook, man. Come on, we need that support, man. Y'all playing with us, man.
Hey, CK, how many books you giving out?
The plan is to give out 2 books, just to let everybody know what's going on. We're about to do a quiz real quick. It's about 21 questions. That's the actual quiz. And then 10 poll questions to gauge engagement and to just kind of see how y'all like the quiz and if you want to do more and all that good stuff to kind of help Unc out to see if he wants to probably do this again. So the questions are mostly...
This is CK work, right? This ain't Unc sitting back. No.
Sitting back.
Don't make me work to death. I'm gonna throw some jokes in. Throw the jokes in the joint. Huh?
Hopefully I'm doing this right.
Moving down in the ride, yo. Where you at, man?
So basically, it's gonna be 2 books. Dang, I probably should have did this first. Let's see. Okay, I think.
Oh, you done gave us the answers, man. You done showed us the answer sheet.
How?
I just playing. Go ahead.
I think I'm doing this right. It's gonna be on classic. Okay. All right. This is it. Boom. So this is how we're gonna do this, everybody. Only 25 people can get in this bid. So if you really do want the book, by all means join. You know what I mean? Like I said, if it goes really well and we have a decent amount of people, or some people couldn't get in because it got full, I'll consider purchasing the next tier so more people can be able to participate. So you can either download the quizzes app. It's, quiz, and then it's izz.com. You can either go to the browser, or you can download the app from the Google Apps Play Store, or the the Google Play Store, or from the Apple store.
Hey, Hutch asked if Garfield's book is on the list. We probably can get that for you, though. We probably can holler at him and see.
Maybe we'll do that next time.
Yeah, next game we probably holler at.
Today is going to be Kofi Pie-Size research team new book that just came out this week, Spears of the Mossy. The top 2 people will get it that have the most points, and then if the third person is tied up with the second person or within 100-point margin, I'll buy another book. If you already purchased the book, you just have to let me know, and we'll get you a t-shirt instead. So for those that would like to participate, boom, either go to the browser on your on the internet, or use the app for quizzes, and then you will enter this code right here. That is 519723. And then once we got some people up in here, we'll start.
All right, we got Egyptian Musk for the first 5 people that come. Hutch asked for Egyptian Musk.
It also will help too. When you make your name for the quizzes to participate in the game, please try to make it the same as your YouTube name, because that's gonna be messed up. You use your real name, and I don't know it's you, and then I get a book to the wrong person. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to link up with you on Facebook or something like that, or via email, so I can get your information, so I can buy the book, and then boom, have Kofi send it to you. But if y'all are having issues getting in, just let it know. We could have did teams. Maybe we'll consider doing teams in the future.
Hey, Lakeisha,
pseudo killers versus the chat.
Lakeisha Dunn, what are you talking about? Call in, man. I don't even know what the temperature is with that, but okay.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta ignore crazy, Kent.
Man, I'm with it today. I'm with the shits.
All right, so we have one person in here. Prisoners of War. I'm just waiting for anybody else that would like to participate in the quiz to come on through.
Come on in.
There's 25 slots available. You can either do it from any device.
How many device to open. Available?
25.
Well, how many people came in there yet? None of them?
Just one.
What in the see y'all? No, hold on, man. Listen, man. I cannot believe y'all, man. Like, y'all really not trying to win that book? Like, I'm not understanding, man. Y'all got to
Hey, look, Queen done talk so much shit. I'm surprised she ain't the first one. My bad. I said Queen done. Keisha done. Ain't came in yet. She done talking the most shit. Come on in, man.
What's she
Hey,
talking?
this is gonna be awesome.
Hey, Shazmoo, where you at, Patar?
Hutch, where you at, Hutch? You want that Egyptian musk?
True story.
Yeah, free. Y'all are getting a free prize. I'll be paying for the prize.
I Egyptian musk. Is that what you want?
And like I said, if this goes really well, I'll convince Unc to let us do this in the future.
Prisoner War, where you
We'll
at?
have better prizes.
Where
This is
you
the
at?
first time we're doing it.
Yeah, man. Shit. If y'all don't want books, man. Y'all want something else? Let us know. We gonna get you what you want.
I am Stosa. Where you at? Get that free book, boy. What's up, Roz? R-A-Z.
Joinmyquiz.com. Then use the code to get in the game.
Anusha might as well get on up in here.
Only got one person in here thus far.
Really? Kyle. YouTube Street Sweeper.
And like I said, if you already purchased the book and you do not want the book, we'll get you something else instead, because Kofi said that they have shirts as well. So you'll get a shirt instead if you prefer.
True Story, come on in here, man. Don't hate.
Are they up? We got 2 people in there now, CK. 3 people.
True Story and hate, man. Come on in here, True Story, and stop hating, man.
Come on, y'all. It's gonna be fun.
Really, yo,
they scared, man. They scared to try something that's gonna be positive for a minute.
Yeah, I told True Story, and he doesn't like that I bited his idea. Like he invented game shows or something.
Tell him to win it. Then his idea that he should have.
Mine's is gonna be better. People are gonna actually be able to win something.
King
It's
Sosa.
gonna be interactive.
King Sosa, we're gonna get you a different book.
Give truth to credit and let's keep it moving.
Thank you, True Story, for giving me the idea. Thank you for being a motivation and an inspiration to us all.
Thanks.
Come on, y'all. We need some more people up in here. Up to 25 can be up in here, man.
He said, I can't believe this Negro. Let me read this. Let me see what you're saying.
You taking King Sosa need to be up in here, man.
Keisha done. Exactly. I can't believe this nigga stole your idea and think it's cool.
Like True Story invented game shows. And he didn't even do it like this the way that I'm doing it. No, I'm defending myself. Because True Story was just talking on a live stream and people were just typing the answer in the chat. We're actually doing a quiz.
Okay,
and we're getting the prize afterwards.
Okay, hold on for a
minute. And it's more about teaching, than it is about, trying to make it seem like we all know everything. Because we're all going to learn something.
Man, come on the damn mic, man. You got something to say, man.
My bad. I got a little hot.
ACK.
Yeah, don't run them away.
I'm gonna say this again. Exactly. I can't believe this.
The app is called what again, CK?
Quizzes. Like quiz and then IZZ.
Everybody freeze for one moment. Freeze. Freeze. Why are you doing that, Dunn? I can't believe this nigga stole your idea and think it's cool. Well, first of all, who the niggas?
Right.
All right. Who's that? Like, it's a game show. Like, who idea is a game show for real though? How is that stealing somebody's idea?
She been hating the whole time, though.
Yeah.
She been hating.
So basically, man, come on, man. There you go. That's the hate. There you go. That's the hate. I almost cussed you out, but I'm gonna let you have the hate.
Nah, don't do it.
I'm gonna get out the pen down like I'm supposed to.
It's on the screen, King Sosa. If y'all want to join it, it's right here on the screen on how to join the game show. Right here in front of your face.
Wow.
Queen won't join the damn link, right? But she got to talk shit. Though. I mean, that's good. If you don't join the game, you just ain't black.
He tried to whisper.
You don't join the game, you ain't black, man. That's real.
That's funny, yo.
Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. I mean,
why they throw that out there? Who threw that hate out there like that? I know Truth was playing. Truth ain't serious about that.
Truth ain't to come in there, man. What's going on?
Yeah, Truth Storm be sarcastic.
Right, but the other person just talking shit. I hope they just playing. Say you playing.
Nah, homegirl not playing, yo.
Nah, homegirl been hating. I've been trying to get her.
Girl, why you ain't playing, homegirl?
Yeah, we bullies and stuff.
Anybody else would like to join?
She said
she got the Twitter fingers, man.
You could use you can either type it in on your web browser on the internet, or you can download the app.
Yeah, look,
I am
talking about you.
He about to download the app. He gonna get out.
Yeah, take your time. I probably should have said this before we started, but it's all good, you know.
We got 5 in there. We can do it with 5.
You can do it with one person.
Relax, everybody, relax.
So we got 6 people.
We got
I want it to be some competition. I want to see how good y'all are gonna do.
The problem is we gotta give them money, man. People respond to money more than they respond.
Well, like I said, if this goes well and Unc likes it, because you gotta realize this is Unc channel. If this does not go well, people don't like it, and Unc don't like it, we're not doing it again.
Hey, check this. For the first joint, I'm donating $50 in the joint. And I've cash up at the CK and she can cash up at the whoever win the joint.
Whatever, yo. Y'all doing too much.
Nah, I'm serious. $50 right now.
You must be on some cognac right now, yo.
A little something, but you know.
Hey, Corey.
I'm trying to get people. Look how many.
7 people.
That Remy,
$50, right?
Good, go ahead and start it.
That Remy, yo.
$50 make you.
Else want to join?
I help you out, yo. Yo, that joint gonna fill up, yo. That shit ain't gonna be no.
Hey, 50 beans right now on the line with the book. You got a book and $50. What you? Come on, man.
King Sosa in here now.
And what's your catch up? No, I'm serious.
Hey, my wife love when I get off that Remy, man. That's easy. Then she
Oh man.
I'm saying we gotta kick it off, man. We gotta kick it off or something. We gotta give them
nice. Come on through, Sutet. Hey, anybody can join. Yo, even if you already have the book, you already bought it. That's fine.
Oh, they got $50 behind it, yo. It don't matter.
Okay, what's your cash app?
I forgot. I just made it just so I can get Kofi the money so I can get the book.
Man.
I have to look it up.
I don't want to lie to the people, man. I want them to come on in.
No, I have a cash app.
Talk, man. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to him as the Remy talking.
No, I'm about to send it right now.
Won't you make it 100? Make it 100. Make it 100. 100.
Make it 100. Match my 50 then. Come on.
We haven't started yet.
No, not. No, sir.
All right, y'all don't want it?
No, sir. Matches, man. They got a pile.
All right, come on, you guys. Join myquiz.com or download the app, then enter the code.
I see. Where
got 8 people in here right now.
Man, we can't get.
We waiting on.
I mean, we can get at least 10. That'd be nice.
Up to Annie. 50. Give me another $50. Give me another $50. Y'all tripping,
$51. Come on, y'all guys.
We got 70 people up in here. I would assume at least 40 of y'all are real people. So we could get 25 people.
If you say 100.
Come on, Hutch. Come on, True Storm. You know you want to participate. And like I said, I threw a couple of MBK way questions in there too that you're gonna like.
Oh, it's so crazy, yo.
Well, we got 8 people in there.
Yeah, we just got 8. So shoot, any of y'all on the panel want to join too? Hey, why not?
Game show. A game show don't have that many people on there. Yeah, only got about 8 people on there.
Yeah, that's right.
So you trying to get at least 10? We just need 2 more people.
Yeah, it would be nice to have at least 10.
All right. In here yet? Like, come on, man. Just join for fun. I mean, if anything, let's have fun tonight. Take our mind off of this bullshit that's going on out here in the world.
Shit, I might participate and just
click
on the wrong answers. To confuse everybody.
Hey, CK, inbox me your cash app. I'm gonna send you that so you can send that to whoever wins.
All right. I ain't gonna lie, I don't forgot what it is, yo.
Man, all you gotta do is press cash app on your app, and it'll tell you what it is.
I don't even know what I did with it because I literally just downloaded it just to send Kofi the money so I can get the book.
Okay, it'll show you what your last joint was.
Yeah, it's the little $sign and then my username, CK the Poet.
All right.
It don't matter, Ken. Whoever wins, just cash app it to him, bro. That's simple.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
That's
you could
cool.
do that.
That's
Oh,
so
yeah,
simple. Yo,
that's
why
good.
y'all double cash app?
Everybody has to give you their cash out. Ain't
Right.
nobody gonna
Oh,
Hell,
hide
you
their
killed
cash
her.
out.
Sean up in this piece.
All right,
Yeah.
Come
boom.
on, true story. Come on, y'all.
Got 9. Got 9. One more.
I don't know what y'all
It
looking
would
at.
be nice to get one more person. Come on, we can do this.
Nah.
Man, we're gonna give it Action 50. We're gonna give it Action 50. We're gonna give it Action 50. If we want to give it, we're gonna give it Action 50. Yeah, one more person get everyone Action 50. Action 50.
I ain't going no higher than that. Y'all gonna have to goddamn.
$50 in the fifth of Remy. $50 in the fifth of Remy. Fifth of Hennessy.
No,
That's how we do it around here.
I throw a sip in there.
Yo,
Lakeisha, goddamn man, come on, man. You still talking shit? Get your ass on up in the damn. Need one more person.
Hold on, what Lakeisha said.
Said I don't like Cash App. Never did. She don't like nothing in life, man. Like she just sad, man.
Is you old, Lakeisha?
I might jump in.
Is you my age, Lakeisha? How old are you,
She
Lakeisha?
just miserable, man.
She about 50.
You gonna hate on everything, man.
Lakeisha about 50. Come on,
What
yo.
ain't the like about what's not the like about cash out?
Listen to some hip hop, yo.
Right.
You want somebody to be able to send you some money or what?
She want that cold hard cash, man. I don't know. Hey, she said send her the link. That's our 10th person, yo.
No, get on the game show. Win that 50. And the book, the Kofi.
We
What's
want
the
to bring Lakeisha on the panel. Give her the damn link. Because she didn't talk trash.
Yeah, she talking shit
Yeah,
tonight.
hey, CK, put that link in there so she can get on the panel.
I think she off the Henny.
Help us.
That's not a good idea,
Man.
What you talking
I don't
about?
want to
You
tell
know
you
what
why
happened
live
last
on
week?
the air, but it's not a good idea.
You know what happened last week,
Man, put the lady.
I tried to do something crazy and it didn't work.
Oh, okay, we got 10 people in. We got 10 people.
Wait, what'd you say? Hold on, man. What y'all stop? What'd you say, CK?
I said it's not a good idea.
Why, you know it?
Why? I'll tell you why later.
Oh, man, just come on. The hell with the secrets. Why?
Like I said, I will tell you why later.
You can't type it. You can't type it in the
All right, so we got 10 people. Moving on from that. If anybody else would like to join, you know what I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and type in it in the chat. Well, actually, no, once we start, it don't matter. Once we start, it don't matter. Like you can't join anyways. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start it up. It's gonna show up a question. Some of the questions are going to be true and false. Some of them are going to be multiple choice, and some of them are going to be select all that apply. Like I said, it's 21 questions. And then after those 21 questions, there are 10 poll questions. And yo, I hope that y'all enjoy it. And let's get it. All right. I forgot that since I'm the host, it doesn't show the questions for me on the screen. Uh-oh. I can't let Sean get all the points.
Are they already got the questions?
Hold on, maybe it does show the questions.
Okay, boom. All right.
Hold on, they already gaming already. They winning. Somebody got 5 points already, right?
It's fast, yo.
Oh, okay.
So I thought it was like something like where you would ask the questions.
Yeah, it's like Cahoots is a little bit better.
What is a virus? That was the first question.
Prisoners of War in the lead.
Uh-oh.
King Sosa coming up on the third. Sean,
y'all better not let Sean win.
Coming
if
up
Sean win, it'll be the next two people after Sean, man.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Sue Tech, I'm pulling for you, man.
Uh-oh.
You dropping.
You never know what might happen.
The questions on the screen.
Oh man.
Who's that, Kyle?
Prisoners of War right there, and you know what I mean, he right there on the neck though. I see Kyle coming up. Hold up, you know, we gotta look at the race, man. Like the horses, man.
There you go. Anusha.
We still got Sean in the lead, 45. Kyle coming up on him with 43.
Kyle don't got up in here. Hey man, y'all gonna let Sean and Kyle win? Oh man.
Oh man. Hey, he just took a major
might
lead.
be a little bit better though, man.
He
This
just took
shows
a major
everything
lead.
on screen.
June coming up in third.
Sean probably like, these are easy questions. Who at the bottom though?
I think it's rigged. I think
Rigged?
CK and Sean. I think CK and Sean rigged it, man.
Nah, man.
Sean blowing niggas out.
Sean just smart, man.
It's a conspiracy.
Sean, he don't get the win.
Hey, that's Sean. Sean we know.
Yeah, that's Sean.
Oh, okay.
No, he don't get the win. He gets second place. He don't get the win.
Yeah, we gonna pick people after y'all. That's not fair.
I don't want to cheat the man now. Y'all saying he ain't gonna.
Oh, some people gaining though. Some people are gaining.
Kyle right there.
The quicker you answer the questions, the more points
Prisoner
you
of
get.
War, he was on top, man. You gotta get back on top again, Prisoner of War.
See, I might do cahoots next time. I might just pay the little money and do cahoots because it shows the questions as people are answering them.
So yeah, Kent gonna go ahead and give up the $50 every time we do the game show.
Nah, hell nah.
That's cool. I appreciate that.
And Sean so far ahead.
I put it like this. Hey, look, I put it like this. If I got it and I'm feeling good, I do it. But I do it today.
We're gonna make sure.
Yeah, people are doing on
I do it today.
Make sure Kent got a nice bottle of Remy every time we go live.
I'm gonna stick by my word.
First question wrong. No one got the first question right.
So it's over? The game over?
It's gonna take at
Let me
least
see
20
the
minutes.
first question. Let me see the first question. Let me see.
What's the virus?
First question.
They don't know what the damn virus is.
One person got it correct. I don't know if I can click to see who got it correct.
Damn, it's right there. Everybody knows.
Somebody skipped that joint or something? How you only got 3 answers?
There's no
If
such
they don't
thing.
answer quick enough, I put a 20-second timer.
Oh, okay. So when they don't answer in 20 seconds, they go to the next.
I put a 20-second timer.
Oh, I like this, John. This might be something we can.
Oh, some people got it correct. You know what? I don't think it gives everybody. That's why they do it this way. Because everybody's not getting the same question at the same time.
Right. That's good.
That's why.
That's good.
Because Kahoots, everybody's on the same question. So it shows the question as people are answering it versus like how it is on here. It's like a
1, 2, 3, 4.
Like a leaderboard kind of thing. But most of these questions are pretty easy. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of hard to come up with the answers on. It really was, because I was like, yo, like how do I come up with the wrong answer and not make it too obvious that it's the wrong answer? Some people got doing pretty good. Look like this one tripped people up a little bit. And some of the questions are really easy. Some of them are
Person got that one correct now, number 4.
Yeah. Number 4.
I
I didn't think number 4 would trip people up though. But I really threw some stuff that was really close to what the answer was on that one.
That is a little difficult though.
Yeah, I ain't telling y'all the answer.
Let me see, put it back down. Oh, that ain't
Which one?
Right there, right there. In addition to the capsid, what is the lipid membrane known as that surrounds the entire capsule? Let me see, the cell wall, the case. Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah. I teach this. I know this.
Yeah, don't give them the answer because some people ain't even got it yet.
Oh yeah, my bad.
You see, I threw a couple of easy ones in here too. Ooh, Lord. This one tripped y'all up? How did this one trip y'all up? This one should have been easy.
Which one tripped them up?
Number 7.
The human
And
body
number
has
7
a
gallon,
series of non-specific
50-50.
that make up the innate immune system. These defenses are not directed against any one pathogen, but instead provide a guard against all infections. Select all below that would be considered a part of the innate.
That's a good question, though. It take a little minute to read that too.
What?
Yeah.
I see
That's
bam,
why I made that one 25 seconds.
bam, bam, bam. What?
I thought that one was pretty easy. With some that are clearly the wrong answer. Jesus Christ, how did y'all get this one wrong? What the hell is going on? Like, did I fuck up? Like, did I like mess the wording up or something? Damn.
Who winning? Who in the lead?
Yeah, let's check real quick. Scroll back up.
They probably done already. 80%.
Sean killing.
Oh, did everybody finish already?
Sean won, isn't it?
Damn.
It's done?
I think so.
No, I see them still moving. Some of them still moving.
So would it end when they get to the end of that black bar?
I think so.
I honestly don't know.
Oh man,
Black bar fill up. And I think the red is how many they got incorrect.
Yeah. So we gotta wait till they get to the end. So they're not to the end. Sean just answering them so quick. And I think it allows him to go to the next question. So the way Cahoots is, everybody got to be on the same question. So I might do Cahoots next time. It'll probably be.
So anybody that ever had something to say about Sean and his intelligence, y'all can goddamn kick rocks. That boy studied.
Top tripping.
That boy studied.
The money is on the table. The pressure. Mama need a new pair of shoes for the kids.
So Sean is the reigning champ for this week. We'll see if he can keep the title next week.
Hey Sean, inbox me that. Hey Sean, inbox me that Cash App player. You got me on the phone.
Sean can't win. That's a
that's not fair.
All right. I mean, I ain't one goddamn. You know, I'm a man of my word. What you saying? What you saying?
I'm saying that I guess you could get the $50, but I don't even know if that's fair. They're gonna say it's fixed.
Oh yeah, because he got the book. He on the
it's
book.
The fix, yo. Listen, man, it's the fix if he wins.
Right. Okay.
The fix.
All right. So who come in second then?
Because how you gonna win a Mossy book?
Right.
He wrote the damn book.
He said he got 4 wrong on accident. He said he got 4 questions wrong.
Hey Sean. Hey man,
Sean.
Per man, you can't win, Sean. I'm just letting you know.
They're gonna be like, y'all shrimp shamming over there, yo. Sean won, won last week, the next week after.
Okay, sorry about that. My laptop cut off. So it probably stopped me from
That's real, yeah. We gotta keep it.
Oh, this CK laptop and cut off. They gonna say the fix, yo.
The family.
Man. I don't know why. I need to get a new laptop.
Man, them niggas late.
CK, so you don't know who got second place, CK?
No. It just the screen cut off. So when the screen cut off, it stopped.
Oh man, that's a boo.
Y'all still answering questions? It probably stopped the game show. This is why I didn't want to host it.
Yeah, and then the computer
I should have did it from my phone. I wouldn't have had these problems from my phone.
We
looking janky.
I don't think it let everybody finish it.
John said he did it for fun. He can't win. Good. Who got second place? That's cold blooded. We don't know.
I don't even see nothing no more, yo. What happened to the screen?
Hold on, I'm trying to.
Come on.
Hey, you know if you work at McDonald's, you can't win the prize, right? Y'all do know that, right?
I'm trying to.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all. Come on, Kent. You know damn well. The fixes and if you win, yo.
Yeah, I feel I ain't saying. I'm a man of my word. I don't want to cheat nobody.
Not a man of your word when it comes down to fixing the game. They're gonna say we got the fixed game show.
No, I'm good with that. Okay.
That ain't got nothing to do with your word.
But CK computer went down and she don't know who won. She about to fix the ballot. trying to choose the winner right now. Like, how we
Nah,
doing
next
right
time
now?
I'm not gonna use my laptop because I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh, you mean to tell CK?
She over there sweating, yo. She like,
You
oh,
know-
I think.
All right, I was able to sign back in on my laptop though.
Whatever, yo. Let watch is gonna erase, yo. Who was second place? I knew the guy underneath of Sean.
Kyle,
Huh?
Kyle, hold on, let me refresh. Let me see if it'll let me refresh.
Okay, yo, can't win.
So it's Sean, Kyle, Patah,
Kyle got a college
Sosa,
degree.
and
Kyle got a
Anisha.
college degree.
I just let me know who I need to give it to, and I
Man,
get
Kyle on all the teams, yo. He a free agent, yo. He can't win. He on the Dagger squad, yo.
See how everybody
He
did.
on the pseudo killers, yo.
Certain questions, boy.
He everywhere, yo. What? Is
Certain
Kyle,
questions really tripped me,
would
bro.
Kyle be a conflicting interest? What y'all think?
What?
It's up to y'all, man. I'm just.
Why would he be
What you think, Corey?
conflicting?
Y'all know why I'm here.
You pretty sound thinking, Corey. What you think?
I
Part of
think
the damn team, no, but I mean, you know.
Kyle on the pseudo killers, you can't win. You can't win if you're a part.
Yeah, because
That's
it would be
not-
the fix though.
I don't.
He on the Dagger squad.
Oh, he on the Dagger squad.
He on the
He
Dagger
was on the
squad.
Dagger
Pseudo
squad.
killer. He go wherever he want to go. He ain't easy.
So hold on, but we gotta make these rules known before people start participating, though, too.
You don't. No, he ain't gotta make that. You
What
know,
rules?
well, you ain't gonna be on the
That
Dagger.
if you part of the pseudo killers or the
All
Dagger
them words is
squad
too
or
little to read on the phone.
Raw
Yeah,
squad.
sorry, so
Rocky
some of the questions
squad
were
or the
long.
Amara squad.
Kyle,
We gotta let them
Yeah,
know.
Fatah got third.
who?
That's common sense, yo. You can't work it.
Patah got third. Patah's the winner.
There you go.
Yeah, I think
There you go.
But hold on, if you got a
the
diploma,
African
you
history
cannot-
ones,
if
I
you got
should
a
have put
diploma,
more
you
time
can't
on
work.
those.
That was a good question.
That's happened to Patah. We don't want to look like we rigging the game
If
show.
you got an Egyptian name, you can't win.
Hold on, who is Patah?
Patah, he's in here. That's
Yeah.
Sheshu
That?
Patah
He
Amun.
won. He the
Got an
winner.
His
Egyptian
real name?
yo. I know him, yo. You can't win, but I know you.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you can't do
So who got the 10th place? Who's in 10th place?
that. Right.
Nah, I was playing.
I know, Indonesia. I should have
Y'all
just
tell
went
me.
ahead and
y'all
dropped.
tell me who to give it
I'm
to.
just gonna drop the money for Kahoot for a year. I'm gonna use Kahoot next time.
What?
We're gonna use Kahoot from here on out. I like quizzes because it's
How
free.
many, what Anusha had? How many points she had? Let's see. Get the
Uh,
2 books.
She said she came in fifth.
no, it said she came in fourth on my screen.
Oh, she came in
Oh,
fourth. She won a book then.
They said some was too fast.
Yeah, she won a book.
Yeah.
2 books and the $50.
Yeah, the long ones, I should have made those 30 seconds. That's my bad.
Hey, y'all keep in mind, man, it's our first time doing it, so we gonna perfect.
Man, we ain't gotta make no excuses, man. We smart, man. So you got the third,
Okay.
the third, and the fourth. Yeah.
Can you let me back in
Nope, because you
on the
messed up.
laptop so I can show you?
Messed up the whole game. So.
You gonna shut down the system.
Cannot believe y'all. Here you go. I'm gonna let you back in. Now you got yourself together. Get them books out. Got 2 books and the $50.
All right.
So now what?
Okay.
People want you to drop the link in there too.
All right.
Want to get in?
Hey, drop that link in there so we can get them up on there.
She doing the game show thing.
If you feel lucky, I'm gonna make you famous. You feel lucky? Feel lucky? All right, so you got Anisha and you got Patah.
Okay, hold on.
All right,
All right. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, it got a bunch of checks and X's. Okay,
Yeah.
so you got what?
Okay, so we'll be able to see what people got right and what they got wrong. And that's my bad, y'all. On the long questions, I forgot to change those to 30 seconds. That's on me. That's 150% on me. I apologize.
so
So a lot of people
Kyle
probably got
came
those wrong.
It say Kyle came in first right there, don't it?
Oh, snap, Sean.
Yeah. Dang, Sean.
Kyle
Came
came
back.
up and passed you, bro.
How you get all the questions right, Kyle?
Oh, he got 100%. Hey, I think he deserved that if he got 100% though. I mean, that's some. Hey, Let's
And
see
then we
that
got the
answer.
poll questions at the end. That's what I want Unc to see is the poll question.
But can you look any of those up on Google though? That's my whole
Ooh.
question. No, that was what my whole thing was. Can you look?
Oh,
I'm
you
sure.
can cheat on these definitely.
Huh?
That's why I made the time limit so short so people can't cheat.
Man, obviously man.
So first place was Kyle. He had 100%. God damn. I really thought some people would have got tripped up on some of them questions. Sean got 87. He came in second place. Patah came in third. King Sosa came in fourth. Anusha came in fifth. I thought she came in fourth place. My bad. June came in sixth. Prisoner of War came in seventh. So what did you say, Unc? Who you said who can't get the book? You said Sean can't get it and Patah can't get it.
Hey, I think Kyle should get the $50, and you should give a book to Kyle and Patah.
Okay.
I think.
We can't hear
I mean, you know what? I get paid this week. So you know what? Bump it. Kyle will get the book. Patah, King Sosa, Anusha. How many is that? That's 1, 2,
There you go.
4, 6, 8, 1.
No, it's just 3 books.
It's two.
$50. You get the $50. You don't get a book. Then you give out 3 books. Boom,
If
boom.
you give out 3 books, you give a book to Kyle, Patah, and King Sosa.
All right, but
No, they're gonna get one of them gonna get the $50.
Yeah, Kyle get the $50.
Right, and then you got 3 more books.
So Patah, King Sosa, get the book.
And Anusha, you say you get 3 books.
And
right?
Anusha, because I said anyone that was tied up with the second person within 100 points, which they are, within 100 points. So Anusha will get a book as well.
There you go. There we have it.
So Patah, Anusha, and King Sosa, I'm gonna need to get with y'all on Facebook so I can get that info so we can get the books, y'all. But I did want to review some questions with you, at least the poll questions, so you can kind of see.
What is a virus?
Hold on, so we can kind of review. How do I move this?
Who is that? An infection agent that can make copies of itself in any cell. Not necessarily true because it might not have the right receptors to even get into the cell. Can't be any cell. That's a trick.
I went up with the one that I looked up.
Yeah, an infection agent that are usually regarded as non-living, extremely complex molecules.
Y'all can see how y'all did.
Yeah, that's the answer right there.
So the correct answer was B, an infection agent that is usually regarded as non-living, extremely complex molecule that typically contains a protein coating surrounding an RNA or a DNA core or material.
Yeah, that first one right there, an infectious agent that can make copies of itself in any cell. That's not true.
That's not true because they can't do it in any cell.
They can't do it in any cell. They gotta have the receptors to hook on. Yep. That's why.
Thank you, brother. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, I don't want y'all to feel bad that you got it wrong. This is a teaching moment for us to kind of teach y'all why that's the wrong answer too. So
there is no such thing as a virus because you got the pseudos lingering. They say that. Ain't no such thing as a cell.
Oh, trust me, I threw some stuff in there for them.
What is the protein shell around a virus called an envelope? Why you put the envelope, yo? Capsoid. Then the proteins join to make units called capsomeres. Nah.
Hey, so you say Kyle
actually looked it up. Right? Trust me, Unc, I looked up the answers.
Yeah,
I just want to clear this with y'all before I give it to him. Y'all say Kyle get the 50, right?
Where you at, Kyle? Is that conflicting?
Capsid. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one.
No, y'all got to answer this because I'm about to send it now before I forget.
Answer what?
If
Kyle just threw his cash up in the chat.
Okay, does he get the 50? Yes or no?
No, man, because he on the dagger squad, he on the suit.
Man, this.
Where you at, Kyle?
Come on, man, y'all gotta let me know something now. I don't want to give it to the wrong person.
Kyle.
Once I give it, they ain't coming back.
We went on to the next one.
They ain't going to nobody else. You know, I'm just saying.
Hey, Kyle, answer the question, man. You're a free agent. He is a free agent, yo.
Man, y'all let me know.
Nah, yeah. What you think? Hold on, what you think, Corey?
Think what?
Just hold on. Let me say, you know what? I'm about to cuss your ass out. What's your name? Where you at, sis? I'm about to cuss your ass out. How about that? For the first time in the history of Blog Talk and YouTube, I'm gonna cuss her sister out. This
Hey,
was
man.
this
No,
is
we
will never unite. None of you niggas on the panel are qualified to teach anything. Yeah, I'm gonna cuss you out.
Hey, we need to handle business first, though, man. What y'all want to do with that? We gonna get it to Kayela. We gonna give it to the next.
Y'all in the middle of beating up Lakeisha Dunn, yo.
Oh, yeah, I'm ignoring all that craziness.
I just want to get this out before
I ain't even in the chat today. So we're moving on. That one was pretty easy, straightforward. You know what I mean? Moving on to the next question, number 4. In addition to the capsid, what is the lipid membrane known as that surrounds the entire capsid? That's the question you was looking for, the answer you was looking for.
That's the envelope.
And then infectious diseases are caused by viruses, bacteria, fungi, protists, and other pathogens. That was a pretty easy one. How are pathogens spread? You know, this one was pretty easy too. I even threw one in there for the pseudo, a couple in there for the pseudos. Guess we didn't have those pseudos in the joint. It's pretty straightforward. Then number 7, the human body has a series of non-specific defenses that make up the innate immune system. These defenses are not directed against any one pathogen, but instead provide a guard against all infections. Select all below that would apply, that would be considered a part of the innate immune system. Oh, did I misspell that? Oh, I did. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, I was rushing to do this. And that one was pretty straightforward. Your bones do not protect you from pathogens. Melanin does not protect you from pathogens. But these 3 things, those are a barrier to protect you against pathogens. Let's see.
The herbs, yo. Oh, shit. Who picked the herbs, yo?
Yeah, who picked the herbs?
Yeah.
Oh, nobody picked the herbs, huh?
Yes, he did. That was LaQuisha. Whatever her name is. LaQuisha, your trip.
50% accuracy. Oh, some people probably didn't select all that applies. You know, that's part of your adaptive immune system that adapts to viruses, your antigens, your T and B cells, and of course, vaccines would be considered an adaptive immune response in the body. Boom. Moving on, number 9, an epidemic is a disease that affects a large number of people within a community, population, or region. And remember, we went over this in Unk's channel, I think, about 2 weeks ago, where we read about the difference between an epidemic, a pandemic, and I forgot, what was the last one, Unk?
Endemic.
Endemic? Okay, yeah. It was endemic, epidemic, and pandemic. So this one is true. A pandemic is an epidemic that spreads over multiple what? And pretty much everybody got that right. Countries or continents. Nice. And then we have endemic. Endemic is something that belongs to a particular what? People or country. Everybody did really good on that one. We had somebody that picked race. I don't know why. I can see if you picked state for race. Dang.
Man, endemic. Outbreak.
And then we have question number 12. An outbreak is a greater than anticipated increase in the number of endemic cases in case my mistake. It can also be a single case in a new area. If it's not quickly controlled, an outbreak can become an epidemic. And that was true. Good job, everybody. Good job. And then we got interferons. Interferons are a group of signaling proteins made and released by host cells in response to the presence of several viruses. And that was true. I know a lot of people aren't really familiar with interferons. We don't really talk about interferons too much. That's mostly like scientists, they be talking about that all the time. But good job, good job. Then we have question number 14. What is the large class of proteins used for communication between cells to trigger the protective defenses of the immune system that help eradicate pathogens? And this one definitely shouldn't have tripped y'all up. Cytokines. There's no such thing as a K cell. I made that up. You know, collagen, you know, has nothing to do with your immune response. Your kidneys have nothing to do with your immune response. Your kidneys, you know, filter out toxins in the body, not pathogens, but cytokines. But good try, good try. Then we had number 15. Zoonosis is caused by what? A pathogen, a bacterium, virus, parasite, or pyron that has jumped from an animal, usually a vertebrate, to a human. And a zoonosis is basically an infectious disease. Everybody did that. Who the hell picked going to a zoo? Shameful, shame. All right, number 16. Reverse zoonosis is also known as zooanthropanosis and sometimes called anthropanosis. It refers to pathogens reservoired in humans that are capable of being transmitted to other non-human animals. And I know a lot of people probably weren't familiar with that one, which I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't. I learned that when I did this quiz too. But I thought that was important to go over. All right, and then we start interjecting some MBK way up in here. I bring up a very important African-American from New Jersey, Harold Amos. He's best known for his discovery that starvation profoundly increases glucose uptake activity in primary cells. He is also widely recognized for his energetic and effective encouragement of minority students entering biomedical research and medicine, as well as his contributions to health research in related fields. What was his field of study? You know, and I expected some people to probably get this wrong because they probably never heard of Harold Amos. And you know, I pretty much put a decent amount of stuff in there where you could kind of figure out what he did. So I can see why some people probably would have thought he might have been a dietitian or a nutrition, but he was actually a microbiologist. And I apologize once again for this question being 20 seconds long. You know, I should have made this one it should have been 25 or 30 seconds long. That's my bad. I pretty much made all the questions, I think, 20, 25 seconds. So, and then we move on to another important African-American and ancestor, female named Elmira Overta Fuller. She's from North Carolina. She investigated the method used by the herpes virus to penetrate the cell wall. Because it attacks soft tissue exclusively, she postulated that the molecular structure of soft tissue cells might be different from other cells in some way that facilitated the virus's attachment to the cell wall. Once attached, the virus passes through the cell wall to the cell's interior. Fuller also studied the question of whether once inside the virus could introduce new genetic material into the cell, examining the molecular differences between cells that appeared to be immune to herpes virus and those that were not immune. The team she worked with didn't arrive at a cure or a prevention for herpes. However, their work provided a foundation for further studies. What was her field of study? And this one should have been a slam dunk. Like, you could have just read through half of that and you would have figured out that her field of study was microbiology. So really, these questions were really more about you learning about something new versus you necessarily having to know the answer to the question. But some of y'all did really good on it. Awesome, awesome. And another African American female. I tried to interject some more females into this one than males because we always learn about important male figures, but not so much females. So this one, her name is Jocelyn Elders. She was also known as Mimi Lee Jones. She's from Arkansas. As a physician and pediatrician, my mistake, a physician and pediatric endocrinologist, she took a strong position then and since in the case for universal health care and a practical, no nonsense approach to public health education, including sex education, as a powerful speaker for health education and her favorite cause, combating ignorance with knowledge and education. What did she accomplish as the first African American woman? And I didn't expect y'all to know the answer to this. I really just wanted y'all to kind of learn about somebody that you may have never heard of before. And yeah, she was the first Black woman to serve as a Surgeon General of the United States. So we're moving on to another African American female, Angelina Dorothea Ferguson, Washington, D.C. She's an African American woman that was a medical researcher and a pediatrician, studied sickle cell anemia during the 1950s and early 1960s, became a respected authority on the subject, set up guidelines for diagnosing sickle cell anemia in young children under the age of 12. What school did she get her degree from? And it was Howard University. And I kind of gave the clue away a little bit by saying Washington, D.C. And I think this was the last question on the quiz. Hospital founder and surgeon Daniel Hale Williams, African-American, pioneered the field of open heart surgery. He was a strong proponent of sterile conditions and interracial hospitals, having helped to establish 40 hospitals across 20 states. What was the name of the organization he helped found it? And this was the correct answer. The National Medical Association, a medical society for Black doctors. So that was all the questions for the quiz. I just want to thank everybody for definitely participating. And even those of y'all that didn't want to participate, I just wanted to kind of watch. We're going to move on to the poll questions. I kind of wanted to really see the poll questions so you can see how people like the quiz. So we had question number 22, which this was the first poll question to kind of gauge engagement. Did you like the game show? You know, and I wanted to kind of throw some other in there to see if people, you know, think that some improvements need to be made, but everybody kind of liked it overall. But I do agree that on the questions that had a longer question, that the next time they will be longer, so y'all have more time to respond to them. I apologize for that once again.
Hold on, yeah, she's right now.
And we got question number 23.
ACK.
What's up?
ACK.
Uh-huh.
Who is that? Who is that weirdo, yo? Why are you trying to keep this secret, yo?
I will tell you after the show. Anyways, question number 23. We stay focused on. We stay focused.
Nah,
Positivity.
Keep running the damn trap
Positivity.
too much, yo. Just keep running the trap, man. For what, yo?
How about this? How about this? Let's just do this. And be done with that for 300 seconds. Question number 23. Would you like to do another game show in the future? Pretty much everybody kind of enjoyed it. And trust me, it will be different in the future. It will be better. And it'll only get better as y'all participate and make it known what you do and didn't like. So, you know, we can have different prizes and stuff. So how often should the game show be hosted? Some people think it should be once a week, since you kind of go live pretty much every week. Some people think it should be once a month. You know, maybe they don't want to, you know, do something like that every week. You know, some people think it should be twice a month, and some people, they really don't care. You know, they're like, you know, whenever. So, you know, because it kind of was a bit of a mix, even though the majority was on the once a week, we'll leave it up to Unc on how often he thinks we should do it. The game show had 21 questions. Is that a reasonable amount? And a lot of people seem to think that that was a balanced amount of questions. So we'll kind of keep it around that amount. Sometimes it might be less, sometimes it might be a little bit more. And some people felt like it was probably too many questions. They think it could have been a little bit shorter. And then question number 26, how challenging were the questions? And, some people, they like a little bit of a challenge. One person thought it was too hard, but for the most part, people thought it was pretty balanced. I tried to have a mixture, some easy questions, some hard questions, some trick questions. Question number 27, poll question number 27, my mistake. Did you like the prize selection for the winners? And everybody said, yeah. And even I threw some other options like yes, but would like more winners, or no, would like something else as a prize. But everybody seemed to like that the prize was a physical item, a book. And then, of course, Kent upped the ante by adding $50 to it. Appreciate that, brother Kent. Poll question number 28. What do you think would make a good prize in the future? And some people say books. And I pretty much left it up to anybody to select whatever they wanted. So pretty much a lot of people like the idea of books. People like the idea of shirts. People like the idea of gift cards. And, some people, were thinking, hey, maybe some other privileges, like for a show, do a presentation or promote a product, or select a topic for the pseudo killers or miscellaneous items. But for the most part, everybody is pretty much down with books, shirts, gift cards, which is something that, Unc definitely has on his store that we can definitely purchase in the future for a future winner. Question number 20, poll question number 29. Are you subscribed at these YouTube channels? And pretty much everyone that participated is subscribed to the Real Black Atheist on Fire, which I misspelled that. Shameful. I know. Raw Squad. I forgot to add another one on it. Like I said, I was rushing when I did this.
ACK, who won? Who get the $50?
Oh, it was Kyle. Kyle had the number one spot.
Oh, okay. I wasn't clear on that yet. All right, boom.
I said it multiple times. It was Kyle.
My bad.
Kyle get $25, yo.
They go on with the rebuttal.
So poll question number 30.
All right, Kyle, man, I got your in a link. I'm gonna send it right now, bro.
Yo,
Yeah, this is really important for you.
Hold on, would you say he done muted himself, so it's going to Kyle. All right, man.
Yeah, it's Kyle. But this is really important. Like these last two questions.
$25, yo. You only get half of that, yo.
Then who get the other half? Yeah, true.
You gotta get at. You got to get $25 to the youth out there riding because he left just because one person got tased up, yo.
Hey, look, if they would have won, they should have got in here sooner and answered the questions quicker, man. Bump it. We're gonna be fair.
Come on, man. Listen, man. He should have he gotta get $25 to one of the youth because he left him just because somebody got tased, yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it to him to give the 25 to whoever he feel need that. I ain't about to play with that.
He said people was falling all around him with the tase.
Man, he should have took that taste for the black community, man.
For the black community, Kyle.
All right, y'all. Hey, I'm about to be out as soon as I send them this.
Thumb up the video. Ha ha.
No, hold on. Here you go, brother. Like this is really important for like you to see. Like I wanted to see what everyone thought, like how they agree. I asked them, would you like to participate in a science class taught by Brother Unc? Decent amount of people like that idea. Would you love to participate in a history class taught by true historian? People like that too. And I asked, I would love to participate in an African cultural class taught by the Mossy Warriors. People like that. Okay. I would love to see these three groups working together to teach, motivate, and empower us to move forward.
We're already doing it though. Why would you put that on there? What do you mean?
It's just to see what people think. Like, yo, it was just a poll question I came up with.
I'd like to see them talk about scientific literacy. Well, damn, we already do it. Why would you put that there?
It's polling,
just because. And this is the last poll question. Would you like to join the new Black Knowledge Discord server, safe place for those pushing scientific literacy, sharing books, free apps, teaching passions, building each other up to learn about our history and endeavors to advance ourselves in our community? Which some people say yeah, some people say maybe later, and some people say they already up in there.
Yo, I gotta give it to you, yo.
Oh crud! I don't even know how to back out of this. Okay, never mind. Hold on.
Hit that button right there. Ha ha! Let's big up the video. Ha ha! Hey, make sure y'all support Abjuway, man. ABDJUWEAR. Don't listen to Chief X, yo. I still have a warehouse with shoes. Hold on, wait. Let me show y'all something, man. Watch this. Don't listen to Chief, yo. He be in California talking nigga don't got it. Let me show y'all something, man. They be tripping, man. That's how you know they be tripping too much. Watch this. Let me show y'all something real quick. See this, right? That's it. Come on, now, look.
Oh, let me stop screen sharing.
Yeah, stop screen sharing. All right, look, what'd that say? What'd that say, CK?
Abjuware high top shoes, sneakers.
Made in China.
Yeah,
Well, people still saying that you ain't got no product.
Huh?
Made in China, man. I don't know. They may not want it, coronavirus.
I don't care. I don't care. They buy them damn Jordans out there in the middle of a damn pandemic, though, didn't they? You want to hear that?
I know, okay?
Look, whole case for it. Look, don't believe the hype. Not listen to crazy people. They just say anything out their damn mouth. You know
Especially if they don't like you.
They say anything out their damn mouth, yo. We don't listen to people, yo. People just keep talking. Always talking. Next time I'm down the warehouse, because I went down there and got
clean, man.
Next time I'm down the warehouse. Yeah, we're gonna give away some shoes too on the next game show, so y'all be there. All your sizes for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna give away a pair of shoes next week. Down. Just to show y'all, man, don't be listening to people. Yo, people just say anything. My mother told me a long time ago that people make their mouth say anything, remember? People make their mouth say anything, right? That's what people do. Don't got no shoes. Nigga, shut up. Shut up, nigga. That's why I'm going down to the warehouse and my grandstand on you. Now, how about that? Talk shit. And to all the idiots that believe that nonsense, right? Y'all idiots if y'all believe that man. That man say anything out of his mouth, yo. Anything out of his mouth, yo. Yeah, I'm still on that. I'm still on that. How about that? Now, whenever I think about it, I'm on that. Now, because he lied. Damn it. Shit, I'm messing up, man. Yeah, I don't do no last smoke. One thing I don't do, I don't be lying to y'all about nothing, yo. I don't even play that game like that, yo. Nope.
Keisha said you got her size.
Huh?
Keisha Dunn said you got her size.
Hell no, I ain't got no size. Yeah, what size you gonna show? I ain't gonna be, I ain't like that. What size you wear? What size you wear to Keisha Dunn? What she wear? I ain't got no 15 though, Lakeisha. Nah, what size you wear, Shorty? I got you. What size you wear, Lakeisha? What size you wear? What's your size, man? Y'all got you, yo. Mm-hmm. Yep, so yeah, yo, don't believe people. People say anything, yo. I learned that a long time ago. They just say shit, man. Yep. So all I wanted to say, y'all quiet. Why y'all quiet? It's about time to go.
No, I'm multitasking.
Yeah, whatever, yo. You playing the
But
game.
yes, I do need Patah, Anusha, and King Sosa to hit me up on Facebook. Or if y'all don't have Facebook, y'all need to make it known on the stream so I can, get y'all email or something like that, so I can have the book sent to you. I'm gonna need your name. Just send it. Make sure it's me first. Well, I already got King Sosa on Facebook, but I don't have y'all too. Just make sure it's me first, and then I'll be like, "Yo, this me." And then, you know, I'm gonna need your name, address, city and state, zip, and then I'll go ahead and pay Kofi and send him your information. And the book should hopefully be to y'all before the end of the week.
That was a good game, show. You did good, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel
that,
like it could have been better.
no,
I messed up on some stuff.
I like that, man. I like that.
Yeah, it was the
Bring
first.
some, and it was educational, and it was worth their while. The people that participated, I mean, could have won a book or $50. You know,
Sosa said he wanted to jump on the panel.
donating something next week. I donate something the next week after that. I donate like $25. I ain't gonna donate $50. You know what I mean? I got kids in college, you know. But yeah, I think we should keep that going. I think that's good. So
Yeah, I'll make sure I do better. Like the questions that are a little bit longer. I'll make sure, you know, that I give y'all more time. And it most definitely won't be as many poll questions. Since this was the first one, I kind of wanted to gauge, see if y'all liked it or not. You know what I mean? See if the questions were too long or too hard or whatever. So I can gauge it for the next time.
Hey man, I told everybody to get get that cover for the book and put it on your thing on Facebook for a minute. Trying to get that out of y'all, man. Well, these youngers ain't no joke. They having fun.
So what did you think, Aunt?
I thought it was good.
Miles Pearson, he asks, will it always be science-based?
Yeah. If it was left up to me, I'm gonna start asking some evolutionary questions. How about that?
Yeah.
Shut you up.
I mean, with the scientific literacy, so it's gonna be science-based for the most part. But I'm always inject a little bit of MBK way in it.
No, when you do the game show on this joint, then do the MBK stuff. That way he don't get, you know, I don't want no friction.
But as you can see, I was able to pull it off. You know, it was still science focused, but we were talking about, you know, prominent African people that did something in science. It's still a little MBK way, and we still on the same topic.
a little mixing and matching. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start asking I'm gonna put some, you know, some astrophysics questions on there, some astronomy questions. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, if it's something that we want to talk about on a regular, you know, we may have to like, you know, do a show about it first.
Oh, this is all about scientific literacy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like the questions that I picked, it was stuff that we had been talking about on the panel and been dropping articles and stuff about what we were showing on the screen and stuff. Well, people been watching, you know, if people been watching channel for the past month or two, you know, they definitely would have been able to answer most of those questions pretty much on point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
All right, we done. How about that?
well. Thanks everybody for participating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, appreciate that. Everybody came through, man. That game show was off the chain. Yo, we had some winners and we had some losers. Appreciate that, man. All day long, man. Peace.